let's go. Right. Let me send the messages. I don't have to send it too many places. One moment. Awkward time for the music to stop, because I'm not doing anything. There we go. Right, cool. That's all the messages sent. Blah blah blah. I have every other sound off. No, very nice desktop. Okay, we've only been streaming for 30 seconds. I'm going to keep chat and the stream health open. Hopefully this time the music won't pause at some point, because it did last time and I didn't notice until the stream was over, because I have a plugin that automatically closes tabs. It like pauses or pushes tabs for like a background, like a frozen state, when you know, like they're idle for a certain amount of time. So yeah, fun times. Right. So hopefully I've disabled that plugin for the time being. So hopefully the music should go on. It's just a chill background beat. It's annoying. I'm going clean. I'd want more exciting music, but I'd get copy strike. So I just found, I don't know what it's called, chill house music. No copyright. Right. What did we learn from our last session? Pardon. We learned that I'm a big dum-dum with big smooth brain, monkey brain, goo goo gaga. Great start. And that a lot of my deaths were to hubris. I am way too quick. I nearly died in combat a couple times, but that's because I'm dumb, and I thought I could take on more than I should, but I didn't die in combat, I don't think. I just need to remember to do traversal attacks when possible. Do not do light attacks on the electroshock dudes or the big dudes. And just stun lock them when I've unlocked switch place. And the other thing is, in my notes I literally have written 3 words. Anchor. Yep. The view. Yep. And collectibles. Oh, that's 4 words, but so don't go for collectibles that are risky. Know which ones are risky now. Always pay attention in the view and anchor, because they're dangerous. So, let's get started. Yeah, sure you are, buddy. No jumping. Do what I like. Yo, what's up? I'll do it. Whee! Whee! I'll jump however I want, bitch. Hey, yo, what's up? Oh man!
Come on, we need to get moving.
I think this is where it's loading the map. So expect the frame rate to not be.
There's something wrong with this.
Yeah, there's something wrong with my computer. Man, if that's what the employees see all the time, oh damn, kill me. I think I would punch a previous guy in the mouth.
Get up there. Kasich will catch us both if we stick around.
Oh, what do you
Out
care?
the other way.
Bitch.
Meet you up ahead.
Oh god, I gotta deal with
Noah, she's out.
I gotta deal with
Give
the
her the
first
big
spin kick at the
She's off the
beginning.
grid. Faith, are you there?
No.
Noah?
Good to hear your voice, but keep moving. We need to get Kasich off your tail.
Well, you know.
Easier said than done, Noah. They seem hell-bent on finding her.
Do they?
We've got it.
Well, let's deal with this guy. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Warehouse.
Yada.
Take it from there.
Yeet. Bonk. Oh, I love that animation so much.
Okay, I made it inside. Can someone tell me
Faith
what
is
the
a
hell
really
is
good
going on?
protagonist.
They were gonna send you to a Greyland food dome, Faith. We have
Like,
to get you now.
you can tell that she's not physically strong.
But we planned for this.
but like her agility
Follow the runner
and
echo through the
flexibility
warehouse.
is like her
Icarus will meet up with you on
mainstay
the other side.
in
By then you
combat.
should be in the clear.
Obviously,
If you
she's
can make it through that old
kicking
place,
shit.
time to see if the fabled faith is all that she's made out to be.
I was paying attention.
Nobody likes a smart mouth, Icarus. She'll do fine.
Yeah, Dick.
Oh, your B-Link will calibrate as you go, Faith.
Will it? Come on. Yeah. I think you have to do that. I'm very airy about this tutorial because it just there's a lot of things it tells you to do.
They're a bit more insistent than I
I
expected.
wanna
Phoenix Carpenter.
Phoenix
Yeah, set her
Carpenter.
up with a fake grid print when they took her. I transferred it to her B-Link as insurance. I'll come in handy later.
How much money do we owe Dogan then? $2.50.
I
Yo.
think Kasich means business.
Nah, I don't have
Just
any
keep
business.
going.
It's 8 o'clock. Oh. Okay, thanks, game. At least you can't die there. Come on. It's a great start, you know. Dum-dee-dum-dee. Oh, nice. No, legit. Oh god, that's bright. What the hell? But maybe it's the blue.
Since you were taking Faith. Kruger Sec are coming down hard on even the tiniest policy infractions.
Yo.
Yeah, it can't be easy being a regular employee these days. I almost pity them.
Bruh.
They made their choice long ago, Icarus.
Not everyone has the moxie to fucking, you know, go outside that. Oh, yo, he fucking Submit. Come on. Do the thing. Yeah, kick him. Right. It is.
I asked nicely.
Yeah. Faith totally said something. Do you have Carpenter subdued? No, not really. No! Oh! Yep, we'll restart. Ignore that. No one saw it. It's okay. Shh, we won't count. Technically, I didn't die. I didn't hit the ground yet, so... I just call it a tactical restart. I'm not dying 2 minutes in. Get out of here with that. Beep boop. Oh man, what a weird dream. Felt like I fell off a building. Alright. Come on. Nah. You're hurting me.
Hey,
Hey, dude.
over here.
Yeah, come on. I'm gonna
What
be
the
replaying
hell?
this.
Come on, we need to get moving.
No. What if I don't want to keep you? What if I cannot
There's
be
something
hold?
wrong with this.
Your love, I'm fine. I think everyone can relate to that. Wee woo! Ow. I found out I posted.
Meet you up ahead.
This cringe is illegal in some ways.
Noah, she's out.
Actually,
I gave her
memes
the
are
B-Link, and she's
perfectly
off the
illegal
grid.
in some ways. Because everything must be done for profit.
No.
So maybe
I-
if to post memes, you have
Get
to
K-Sec
fucking-
off your tail.
Easier said than
Nah,
done,
Kasich
Noah.
is just
They seem
bad.
hell-bent on finding her.
Seems like all
Got it covered. Faith, you should be
Access
getting
as
to the
well.
warehouse soon. Get inside and we'll take it from there.
Yo, clip through the door, clip through the door, wee! Oh, no, okay. Oh, his foot's bonk. Ah, game. Alright. Keep my eye on the ball.
I made it inside.
Keep my eye on the
Someone
ball.
tell me what the hell is going on.
Nah.
We're gonna send you to a Greenland food dome, Faith.
Man, I won't go to a food
Cutting
though.
your grid link
That sounds
makes you
fun.
fugitive, but we planned for this.
It might be like slave labor.
Follow the
But
runner
wouldn't you
echo
get like
through the
infinite
warehouse.
food?
Icarus will meet up with you on the other side. By then you should be in
Futuristic
the
fun.
clear.
If you can make
They're
it
gonna
through
have
that old
hundreds
place,
of
time
cheeseburger
to see if the fabled
cheese
faith
trees.
is all that she's made out to be.
Nobody likes a smart mouth.
Yeah, no one likes a
She'll
smart
do fine. Oh, your B-Link will calibrate as you go, Faith.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, balance. Didn't even tap her, you know.
There's a general search
Just
warrant
not
out for
feeling
Phoenix Carpenter, female, young, facial tattoo. They're a bit more insistent than I expected. Phoenix Carpenter. Yeah, they'll consider up with a fake grid map when they took her. I transferred it to her
like,
link as
it's not a
insurance.
great start, you know, the fact that I've died in the intro.
If he told us
Well,
through
I
it, I think
I,
he's a
I
good business.
had to do a tactical reset,
Just keep going.
so I don't quite know how I'm going to do today. Hello, Ghost Butt. Oh, damn it, I did it again. It's fucking bright, man. The lighting in this game is mad.
Taken faith. Kruger's sec are coming down hard on even the tiniest policy infractions.
Whee! Can't wait till we get to that one place with
Yeah, it can't be easy
blinding
being a
light.
regular employee these days. I almost pity them.
They made their choice long ago, Icarus.
Did they? What happens if you don't kill this guy? Do you have to kill this guy to continue?
Control. I got Carpenter. Submit.
Oh, you do? Interesting. I literally cannot go through that door. I suppose they can make it. This one. Right. Pay attention, Josh. Yay, I made it past the really hard bit. Whee! Scripted.
Too close.
Too close. It's one of the few things I'd go, yeah, that's acceptable. It's a good intro.
Noah, I sent her on a different route to the tower.
You know, it's
K-Sec
like,
blocked
here's
the intersection.
the consequences of not
Okay,
making
good.
your jump.
Working on a little something
Death.
once you get there.
Oh, hey dude,
You're headed for an office
I'm not
building.
really
Good place to shake 'em.
caring about you. I've turned on surround sound and oh god, I don't know if I
K-Sec
want
just
surround
dropped
sound.
several squads into Everdine Tower.
Damn it. Okay, we can
Why?
handle this. Faith, get to the Orion building nearby. Icarus, meet her there.
Moving.
Why Everdine? Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, well, they're gonna go down. Never mind. Weird AF.
There are K-Sec everywhere.
Look for a zip line.
Pipe-related deaths. I already technically had a pipe-related fucking death.
I'm at Orion.
Okay, tactical
Going,
reset.
Faith.
I think I must have died maybe 2 minutes in, and I just went nah, fuck it. I restarted.
Only made you better at this.
Technically, my last run only had one death. Oh god, so worried because it's a great start. I fucked up one jump and then
Who are
died
you anyway?
early on, so
When did
it's
you
not a
join the
great,
club?
you know, like
About
sign
a year
for
ago.
this run. But
Well,
whatever,
I grew
it's
up with.
fine. Right. I can't believe you have to do this. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
I
Yeah.
can track your metrics from here, Faith.
Bonk.
Alright, let's get started.
Oh fuck. I kind of fucked that up. Yeah, whatever. Come on. Yeah, okay. Ah, fuck.
And even better, of course, is if you knock them into one another. 2 for 1.
Bonk. There you go. Bonk. Are you fucking... okay, that was not my fault. Oh, come on! Fucking shitty physics. There you go. You gotta do a little tiny bit earlier. Right. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Mo. Whoa, game! Yo! Frame rate chill.
They know you'll have to go through the tower to get out.
Honestly, it's such a great game. People don't really like Catalyst for a lot of reasons, but I always say that Catalyst it's just a better game, like a more fun game to play, because it's the first Mirror's Edge without the jank, you know, like the jank. It feels like, you know, it's not obviously it's not its fault.
Just right.
It's old.
Keep it up.
But there's a lot of parts of, you know, Mirror's Edge, the original, that just feel janky. And it's again, it's dated, so you have that. So you kind of like either play kind of a classic gem which is the original, or you play, you know, this, which has better mechanics, but it's, you know, it's a little bit worse in quality. I don't know. I think it's a higher quality game. Oh, damn it! I felt that. I think this game is just a better game, but a lot of people would disagree. A lot of people like the original one more. But my guns, yeah, exactly. But my guns.
I'm ready, Noah.
It's so funny because, like, again, so many people must have complained about the guns being in Mirror's Edge. You know, the first one, but EA just stepped in and was like, "All right, we're just not gonna add guns."
Here goes.
And then they were like, "Oh, so what are we doing with the guns?" It's like, "Oh, the dudes have guns. Some of the dudes have guns, but like less dudes with guns, more melee dudes, and all of the guns have like you know, like a DNA print in them. That's the lore reason why Faith can't use guns, even if she wanted to, which I find that's acceptable to do, you know. But yeah, she shouldn't be here. But yeah, definitely recommend giving it a go. If you like, especially if you liked the first one, because it doesn't do it justice. But like again, it's night and day. The anti-jank. It is quite an interesting choice. Hey, big dude. And again, I think the story is better. Like, again, there's a lot of elements of the first one that are good. The first one is a really good basic game. You know, the story is basic. It's nothing deep. In fact, like the equivalent, I can't remember what it's called, but the first game's equivalent of, like, you know, the big bad or doing something bad, is like, you know, it's Reflection in this game, and I don't know, Reflection's an okay, you know, like trump card of like, oh, here's what the bad guys are doing. It's alright, you know, it kind of makes sense, and it's hinted at earlier on. But the first game's big bad, like the, oh no, this is what the government are doing, the bad guys are doing, is just training police to do parkour. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It's like, oh no, they're training police to jump and roll and climb. Wow, it was such a stupid, weird decision. And people, I think it's the nostalgia goggles. It is, because with the nostalgia goggles, you're like, oh, you know, I played that as a kid and I remember loving it and whatnot. But like, if you take the nostalgia goggles off, this game is objectively, it's got better animations, it's you know, less janky. The story makes a bit more sense.
Making my way to the tower now.
And what was the other thing? The combat's lovely. Again, it might not be to everyone's taste, but I love the combat in this game. It's really, it's not unique, but like, I haven't seen many games that are like, the entire melee system is based around, like, you know, you bumping in dudes into one another and, like, you know, ledges and stuff, using the environment to your advantage. Yeah, again, I don't think many people remember the story of the first game. I think, like, the thing most people remember about the first game is, you know, like, you're a runner and your sister's a cop, you know, and you saved your sister in the end. That is, like, about the two things people remember about, like, the first game. And they don't remember anything else. Maybe the betrayal of the dude, Jackknife. I think that was his name. Maybe that. But other than that, yeah, most people don't remember anything about the first game. The thing that annoys me is a comparison that people keep making. Is just like, everyone was like, oh no, but because Mirror's Edge is because Mirror's Edge 1 is linear. It's like it's more of a speedrun game. But like, that doesn't make much sense because people speedrun open world games all the time. You know, and Skyrim, and, you know, even GTA gets sped run. You know, and so it's not really the best argument. The other argument is it's a bit more structured because it's, you know, it's not open world, so there's a bit more like narrow mind focus kind of thing. But I don't know if that's the best. I like the fact that Mirror's Edge Catalyst is open world, because there's so many I can't really. I remember the tutorial of Mirror's Edge 1, but that's kind of because it's a little kind of iconic and it's well made. But I remember huge portions of this map. I could without runner's vision, I could probably navigate a certain amount of this map just from memory.
There you
because you learn it, and there's a good part of it being open world is that when you're doing like the side content, in between missions, and you're getting the collectibles or whatever you want to do, you discover so many little tiny side routes and optimizations to your run from to and fro that I just like. You obviously you get that in the first Mirror's Edge, but much less. People like to say, oh look, there's like a route you can do over here, but obviously there's only like 8 missions in the first game, and so that there's not a lot of like room to improve, like the routes and stuff. Whereas in this game, there's a ton of times where even in the previous stream, I did a couple moments where I was like, oh no, I'm taking the really slow route, and I put labels like slow route, then the fast route, and then the fastest route, because there's like 3 routes minimum to get across like most of the game. I'd say the worst area for this is probably the view, because the view is just a giant circle, so you can ignore that. The view is the worst area in the game. It was clearly the last made area in development, because they just ran out of time. It looks lovely, but it's just a giant circle. There's no like variation to the route. Oh my god, the Dark Souls plot.
Easy there.
It's pretty dumb.
Leave my door alone.
It is. Again, I think that's on purpose. I think the first game was basically made like DICE sat down and took the Battlefield engine on some level and was like, okay, we're at like guns, because I don't know, they wanted guns in it for some reason, and DICE, shooter makers, it makes sense from a development point of view. And I guess they like pulled together someone to write like a very basic plot, of like his bad guy, like, look, you're fighting authority, and there's like a conspiracy that never really, it's a very basic one. It's like, oh look, this dude wants the mayor dead because, business reasons, and your sister is like the scapegoat, and that is it. That's the whole plot of the game. Oh, and the police are being trained to do parkour more because the runners are slowly, they're becoming an annoyance. And it's like, what a meh story. 3 stars again. And yeah, so I suppose that's the point. And I suppose one thing that was missed from the story, from the sequel, is the comic book art style cutscenes, and I kind of get that. It's sad that that there's none of that in this game. But oh well, that's more of a stylistic thing. The other thing, again, the other reason people say is because like they have the time trials and stuff, but there are time trials in this game. I mean, one of the there's like a ton of side content. There's like the the deliveries, which all have different routes that you could take. There's the and you've got 3 different types of deliveries. You've got the fragile ones where you can't take any full damage. You got the covert ones where you can't be seen for too long by cameras or Krugersec, and you have the normal dead drop ones, which are just they're more about like the speed. And then you got the dashes, which are just time trials from the first game. And then you've got a bunch of other side shit. I mean, how do you pull up the Legend L? You've got the billboard, the billboards are like, like a puzzle, like a climbing puzzle. They're cool. Security hubs are a combat, thing. The diversions are like just again like a run where you gotta do combat. Like the mission that's coming up where you gotta like stay on the move and like punch people and not lose your speed kind of thing. And then there's the 2 player generated things. And what was the other side content? There was one more. There's a few side missions. I can't remember the other side content.
A lot of data got scattered all over the city, and now it's leaking.
And the collectibles are kind of fun. Some of the collectibles.
We'll get that data reassembled.
And my clothes even.
Yeah.
Looking after them. How have you been?
Well, you know, living, surviving.
That's weird that you didn't remember the sister thing.
I missed you.
It was like the whole point of the plot. It was like your sister was being framed for the next murder. That's all I remembered.
I've been getting a few
Oh,
other
I remember the
components for
sniper
outcast,
mission.
And with these chips,
Wait.
they'll have everything they need.
Ah, you can't. You have to do this mission to unlock the electronic
Alright.
parts collectors.
I got the first
So
chip.
weird.
Great. The next relay box should be close.
But yeah. So I don't know. I put
I should
I
warn
put
you,
the
Faith,
hate
there are
for
more secret
Catalyst
patrols
mainly
lately,
down
and they look like they mean
to
business too, not the
nostalgia
usual
goggles,
goons.
to be honest. So it's a little sad because I think more people would enjoy Catalyst if they, you know, put down the nostalgia goggles. Just gave it a go.
You hold in place.
Oh yeah, I have to do this thing. Alright, it's fine. Come on, swing for me, bro. Swing for me, bro. Come on. Hey! Apparently I did it. The objective is dodge the attack. Hits me right in the chops and it's like, yeah, you did that. Good job.
Just pulled another chip.
I think the...
Excellent. This will make a difference.
Again, I just think the production
By the way,
quality of
did you talk
Catalyst
to
is
Dogan
so
yet?
much better.
Rumor has it you owe him a lot of
Which
script
is
for what you
obvious
did.
because it had a bigger budget and it come out more recently.
Not yet.
And the game looks
Well,
beautiful.
I'm sure you can
I
work
love
something
how this
out.
game
And
looks.
if not, I'll come with you when you go into exile.
What was
We'll
the
own the Grey
other
Land.
thing?
She the only one? We might need backup. Breacher sighted proceeding pacified. Pacification.
Oh, for the love of... Come on. Ugh. Line up! Ow.
Good copy. Compliant.
Oh, I hate this so much. Yay, there we go. Fuck. I'd say I think like the 2 negative things I had to say about this game in my first stream were the tutorial kind of sucks because it forces you to do a couple things. I get it. It's a tutorial.
Got another one.
Yeah.
Great.
Again,
Just one more and we're good for now.
Weird chat. Yeah, for some reason the the YouTube stream chat is very buggy for me sometimes. Again, there's a lot of times where it just freezes, and like if I don't respond to a chat message, it's most likely because the chat froze for just basically no reason. I don't know why. And yeah, I heard a lot of hate about the skill tree system, but to be honest, it's so easy to ignore. Again, I showed off in my first stream. He's just not gonna retaliate. There you go. I heard, you know, a lot of hate for the skill tree, but as I showed in my first stream, you can get all of the, you know, the essential gear within the first half an hour, you know? It made my brain go, wow.
I had enough of this crap in
I
prison.
get it. It's not the best design system on the planet, but it's that you know, like it's not like they've taken away abilities permanently. Ow! How did he hit me? I stumbled them. No, we stumble into each other. There you go. Fuck her. Bonk. Bonk.
Hey, you're
Hey,
okay.
dudes.
I took care of them.
Yeah, YouTube's a little weird with its chat sometimes.
I saw that
They got a lot of
thing. Don't
catching
you
up to do
fool
with
me.
Twitch. I mainly
help
stream
that
on
Wildcat,
YouTube
Noah.
because I just
Yeah. She takes after him.
if you're starting out, Twitch is
Say that like
awful.
it's a bad thing.
Especially if you're not
Look for those
playing a
relay
popular
boxes around
game.
the city, Faith.
I mean, how
They'll
many
really help you
Mirror's
out
Edge
there.
Catalyst streamers are
Okay,
there?
now we need that first handful of chips delivered.
Figured
What
it
was
out.
the other thing I was going to say?
Where?
There's a dead drop with a marker on your map.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge. I don't think many people are going to be searching for this. I have like a higher chance of being seen on YouTube. It's really annoying because it's a little bit shitty. You know, you can kind of tell. YouTube streaming has always been a bit behind Twitch. But yeah. I genuinely wonder how many Mirror's Edge streamers there are nowadays. Again, like, it's been... I can't remember when this one came out. Was it like 2016, maybe? 2017? This game came out? So it's been a little while, and there is basically no news on the horizon for Mirror's Edge content. So, I don't imagine many people are watching this
I'm
shit.
there. Where's the dead drop?
It's a shame, again. Twitch is just better. I don't like that it's owned by Amazon. But go figure. I don't like YouTube being owned by Google. So pick your poison. But again, like the discoverability on Twitch just sucks because you've got to be playing a popular game to get big on Twitch, to be honest. Unless there's just a really like niche fan base for like a popular, a bigger niche fan base. I know that's very contradictory, but like you know what I mean. Nearly missed that actually. Whee! Bonk.
Keep it up.
And boink. Can I do the thing? Yeah, I did the quick jump.
You're almost there. Keep it up.
Whereas YouTube will just randomly recommend my stream to people. You know, you see it all the time.
There. I hope it's worth all the trouble.
More than worth it.
Yeah, it's
You
a
helped
little
lot of
odd.
people today, Faith. Talk more soon.
And yeah, I get what you mean. I might stream if I manage to do this deathly. I think I might go back and do the first
The
game.
billboard sends a clear message to the employees.
Because the first game is still fun. It's just again this one is a lot more polished. And yeah, it is a little weird. I think maybe they did go without the useful skills longer. But like to be honest, like I don't know what skills you'd pick up. You know, it forces you to do this one. I get it. But that's the map. You know, it's literally the map, and so I get that. But like the skills you have access to at the beginning, are like I get that, you know, these three are like core parts of the first game. The wall run, this one: skill roll, coil, and quick turn. You know, you don't get at the beginning. There's a whole 5 people. So, oh my god, 5? Damn. But the only other perks you have access to at the beginning are these 4. And then maybe the next... No, you don't even have access to the next tier. So you have extra damage to these dudes, boring. This one I can see is very tempting. Stun advantage, kind of tempting. And then an extra health. And I don't know why you need an extra health unless you're like really struggling. So again, like I'd say the first 3 skill points you should use skill roll, coil, quick turn, you know, and then you're back up to like, you know, you've got your whole gear, your whole kit kind of thing. So I don't know why. I think maybe it was just the inclusion, and it was in a period where you know, like EA were getting a lot of flack. A lot of companies were getting flack for just doing the same shit as everyone else. You know, obviously this game didn't need a skill tree, and I get why people complain, but it's definitely not a reason to not play the game. It's like, oh, I'm not playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst because it has skill trees. It's like, what the hell? It's so weird. Again, it did come out in that weird time with like, you know, like there was a lot of negativity around EA as well, and probably a lot of AAA companies. It's a bit like what's the other example of like a terrible circumstances for a release of a game? Oh, Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare came out at the worst time. The fan base hated futuristic CODs. EA did Battlefield 1.
The jump off point near the labs.
And you know, they just chose awful times. I mean, it like the release, because it was so stupid. Because what EA wanted to do is they wanted to match Activision, so they released Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 at the same time, or around the same time, and then Activision released Infinite Warfare and the Modern Warfare 1 remaster at the same time. So you had 4 fucking, you know, FPS games coming out at the exact same fucking time. And, you know, like, you have this massive conflict of like, oh, well, I only have $60, so I can only buy one game. So you're only going to buy the one that looks the best. And most people bought Battlefield 1, so I don't blame them. Battlefield 1's a good game. But it basically killed Infinite Warfare and Titanfall 2, which really sucks. like dead on arrival. It took ages for the renaissance of Titanfall 2. It was like, oh, this is actually a really good game. Again, like, no one wanted to take that risk. I mean, the first game was a bit naff. I mean, it was a really good game. Yeah, both Titanfalls are a really great example.
This is your lucky night.
Why?
Yeah, I know you can multi-stream. I don't know how you do it. I should probably Google it.
That doesn't sound right.
It seems like OBS only takes one stream key. So, like, in OBS you have to, you know, enter your Twitch or your YouTube stream key. And I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I might Google it for the next one. It's probably not the most important thing on the planet, because, again, I don't think I'll get that many viewers on Twitch. So I'll just stick it out with YouTube, even though it sucks a little. But yeah, Titanfall 1 and 2 are both great examples of awful release times. It's sad, because Titanfall 1 was pretty good. It had the advantage of being, I think it was a release title for the Xbox One. So it had, you know, it took full advantage of the next gen hardware. I don't think it was on Xbox 360, so they didn't have to downgrade the shit like a lot of games.
The agricultural department occupies.
I don't think there's an Xbox 360 version of Titanfall 1 anyway. The only naff decision they made was they made all of the fucking the main story was fucking multiplayer, and it was cool. It was a cool concept because it was like, you know, that you are doing a campaign mission, you know, with objectives and like you know, a story going on, but there are two teams, and one of the people will, you know, lose the campaign mission, and it made like canonical sense. Either ending, it did. I loved that, but it was just, you know, if there was no one playing, you cannot play the campaign. And the missions were kind of cool. I mean, the raid on the village one, it was a map they remastered for Titanfall 2. I can't remember what that one was called. But that mission was cool because the militia are like responding to a distress call, and the IMC made a fake distress call to lure the militia there. And you know, like, it's a surprise attack, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And like, again, like the you know, the two endings to that mission were like the militia either retreat because, you know, they get fucked up because it's a surprise attack, or the IMC, you know, like didn't you know, like they didn't plan for how much the militia there'd be, so they retreat. It was a cool concept, but again, like, they didn't have bots in that game. Well, they did have bots, but not like player bots. So that, you know, like, once the game is dead, you would never ever be able to play the campaign to it again, which is a very sad decision.
It's not like I can stop you anyway. Chris, keep us updated on any changes outside. Faith, you want to find the offices next.
Yeah. The first game was a lot of fun, and yeah, it's really annoying. Because again, it's such a, like, again, I can understand the death of the first game, where it had a lot of key issues, and plus the game, from memory, it was a little janky and shit like that. Oh, I do not know how I managed that.
Information is power.
We ballin'. We not ballin'. I missed the fucking jump. Give me a sec. So, I've got to do this. I do this every time. 1 sec. There you go. But yeah, Titanfall 2, they really should have thought about it a bit more. It's so sad, because it took me a while to play it.
What's the data we're grabbing again?
I didn't get into it for quite a while. And then there was that whole thing with the servers dying. And so if you want to play the multiplayer now, you have to use the North Star. I think there might be another client, but like the main one is the North Star client, and it's fine. It's just a barrier to entry for people, because, you know, you buy the game on Steam, because they're on Steam now, and you go, oh look, Titanfall 2, I heard a lot good about this game, and then you know, like, you go to the multiplayer and it's like, oh, could not connect to servers, and then you Google it and it's like, ugh, and a lot of people, you know, stop at that point. You know, they probably never get to the custom server. In fact, I have the downloader for the custom launcher, the North Star launcher, but I haven't installed it because I just kind of went, I'm not really in the mood for Titanfall 2. And that's kind of like a big problem. Is that like when there's barriers to entry, you're just kind of like, oh, I just wanted to sit down and play the game, you know, this afternoon. And because yeah, I don't know. I think I remember playing it. Yeah, the grappling hook. The Titanfall 2 grappling hook is one of the best grappling hooks ever made. It's so obviously not realistic, but like the way it wraps around buildings and stuff. You know, there was a lot more thought put into it. And it has a lot of weight to it. You know, you feel like a dude. You don't feel like a, you know, like the grappling hook in this game is a tad ridiculous because you go like 100 miles an hour, and it's like made of Teflon. You know, it never fucking breaks, and you can like it has like a range of like 100 meters in the last mission for some reason. But in like Titanfall 2, they made your character like have momentum and weight. Like they really thought about how a grappling hook would like interact. Like if you grappling hook standing still, you know, you're gonna not go that fast. But if you grappling hook at 100 miles an hour, there's like a sweet spot of like where it speeds you up and slows you down, kind of thing. Like if you're going too fast, the grappling hook is actually gonna hinder your momentum because you're attaching to a building, and then there's like the physics of how you attach to it. Like if you attach to a building that like you were going past, you know, it would slow you down because you'd tug on it a little bit and go backwards, kind of thing. Again, some definite thought was put into it. So it's such a shame that it kind of died. They also nerfed the grappling at some point in time, which is very odd. Because I can't say. Fuck. Oh, it happened again. I think you're supposed to heavy kick that guy. Yeah. One of the saddest games. It deserved better. Titanfall 2 deserved. Yeah, the speedrun tech in the game is mad as well. There's a lot of like stuff. There's a reason, like, I would love to speedrun Titanfall 2. Oh my god, some of the tech is just confusing and shit. And there's a lot of missions that are just like, how the fuck are you supposed to speedrun this shit? I don't know, I will think about doing that in the future. It'd definitely be a fun game to speedrun because of how balls it is. And of course it has a brilliant campaign. That's a the campaign of Titanfall 2 is like one of the best FPS campaigns there is. It's mad. They were just like, oh, people liked the story and shit from our Titanfall 1 campaign, but they didn't like that it was online only, well, multiplayer only. So they were just like, fuck it, let's do the story right, but actually make it a single player. And I've never felt, you know, it's ironic that both of those games came out near the same time, Infinite Warfare and Titanfall 2. And you know, like both of them have a robot companion that you like attach to. You know, yeah, BT in Titanfall 2 and Ethan in Infinite Warfare. Both of them are very well written.
If you keep this up, I swear you'll be dead in a month.
Deathless Titanfall. Oh man. Do you know what? I think I might do that. There's only a couple of really hard bits in Titanfall 2.
Or enough to see us dead.
There's one boss fight that I fucking hate.
I got just the thing for you.
Other than that, I think you know, Deathless Titanfall 2 is definitely possible. The boss fights are like one of those, oh man, moments. But I think a Deathless Titanfall 2 is definitely possible. It's definitely possible.
We have a situation.
There's also a lot of moments where the actual gunplay is hard as well. Like from memory, I remember that there's like a section where you need to survive in that like the level where the houses are being constructed, like, you know, part by part. That's a really good mission, by the way. And I remember the gunplay being very difficult in a part where you need to like survive for like 3 or 4 minutes. So I remember that being hard. But I think you have access to BT in that part. Hey dude. Goodbye. Whee! Yeah, that guy's... Oh, he actually de-rendered. Get fucked. He was like, ah, no, I ain't having that. I ain't dying of full damage. That's kind of cringe. And he just left the server.
Alright, I'm in position. I'll wait for you here.
Bruh. Where else would you
Faith,
like?
where are you?
Oh.
Oh, hey, Noah.
What
Faith is helping me
difficulty
out with
though?
something.
See, I could play it on recruit,
Now what?
and it'd be an easy,
Sorry, but the less you know, the better.
deathless.
It's for a
But
good
probably
cause,
an
though, I
easy
promise.
deathless. But, you know, there's that, like, play it on the hardest difficulty though, kind of thing. Yeah. I'd have to play it on the hardest difficulty for it to be, you know, like a proper run. And then I'd feel like, I'd feel really annoyed if we, like, went up the difficulties. You know, I started on easy, and then, like, did normal, and then the, you know, the hard, and then the very hard difficulties. And then, like, you know, I do the very hard difficulty deathless. And I'm like, oh crap, I've got to do it again on the hardest difficulty now. I think I'll go straight into the hardest
So
difficulty.
what's happening?
Heard you ran into.
I will definitely test that. I think after I finish Mirror's Edge test, the Catalyst Deathless, I think I'm gonna consider time. Oh, and the first game. The only problem I have with the first game is the first Mirror's Edge is that it has a couple gun sections that are just fucking awful. They are god awful. Like the one where you have to like you're in the server rooms. That mission sucks. That is the worst mission in the game.
Alright,
And I think that's part
I'm
of
at the
the
antenna,
mission.
Nomad.
There's also a
Check this
hard
out.
boss fight from memory in Mirror's Edge 1.
There, it worked.
That
Shut it down.
the masked
Yeah,
dude
count
that's
one for
like
the
the
good guy.
first sentinel that you face.
In case I could send
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
reinforcements.
Oh my god, I hate
Clear
that
out fast.
notification. It's like, alert, I'm gonna stop you from moving, but you gotta move from the police.
Faith, I really hope you're not around that antenna anymore.
I might turn down the dialogue because it's annoying me a little bit. I know the lines. Oh well. Yeah, it is a choice. I mean, I'd definitely be out of
Get away from their
practice,
scanners and they'll lose you
and
eventually.
I'd get obliterated on the first couple playthroughs, but I think I'd pick it up quicker if I did the first playthrough. You know, it'd teach me how to play carefully. Whereas if I start on like the easiest difficulty or whatever, or like an easier difficulty, I think I'd like, you know, get a little complicit. Yeah, especially with like the gunplay. I'd be like, you know, taking risks and stuff. Whereas there's probably a certain way to play on the hardest difficulty, you know, optimally. You know, like there's a balance. Yeah, I fucking hate that level. There's also another level that I remember being god awful from the first game. There's like 2 missions that are combat heavy for basically no reason, which kind of ruin the flow of the game. I know you can do the game without shooting anybody, but it's like one of those, oh, I might as well kind of thing. And plus I remember trying to do a run where you don't kill anybody in the first game, and I remember it sucking. Because again, you have to like run past everybody that has guns. And obviously, you die in like 3 femtoseconds. If you... Oh, okay. You die in like 3 femtoseconds on certain difficulties to the guys with guns. It just made the game like... Yeah, in fact, I say most of my memories from the first game, other than the tutorial, is moments where the game like was like, here's a bunch of guys with guns. Good luck. And it's like, why? I'm here to parkour. I'm not here to shoot people. A bit like I remember there being a level in a car park. I remember that sucking ass. Because if you want to do it like, you know, killless, you want to not pick up gun run, whatever you'd call it. You have to like book it, and you have to kind of like train them in a certain way, because if you just try to run past them, there's like a dude guarding the door you need to go through, and obviously he will just wreck your shit because he has a gun. It's like the stupidest shit. Again, it's why I don't know. I'm very hesitant to play the first game. Like every time I go to play it, I'm like, oh, this is the one with the guns in it. Ugh. And it's a classic, but oh god, it's such a flawed, a relic of its time kind of classic. And again, I just think there's no point in playing the first one once you've played Catalyst. There's just like this feeling of like, oh, Catalyst is it just feels so much better. Look at this shit. Whee! And I know you could do this shit in the other game, but there's just an element of clunkiness that the first game has. I know like the fans would absolutely rip my head off for saying this sort of shit, but I just think it's true. Nostalgia Goggles always like dims, you know, stuff. I think like one Nostalgia Goggle moment I had at some point, like not recently, but like maybe a year ago or something, I played some Halo 3, and I remember, like, because I played it as a kid, I remember thinking, oh man, Halo 3 looked really good for its time. And yeah, I'm sure it looked really good for its time, but oh my god, Halo 3 looks kind of awful. Not like awful, not like hurt my eyes awful, but the weapons are so low texture and like, you know, that's where the Halo 3 rap beat comes from. You know?
As I said, plastic
It's low poly and shit, and I get it, again, it's an older game,
the two of you will get along
but
just
oh
fine.
god, I just didn't remember how bad Halo 3 looked graphically. And it's a little uncanny. Yeah, Halo 3 looks like ass. And it's a little like weird and jarring because you know, when you play the Master Chief Collection, you have Halo 1 Remastered, which looks nice, Halo 2 Remastered, which looks nice, Halo Reach, which just looks nice, and you have Halo 4, which looks okay. You know, Halo 4 it looks alright considering it was on the 360 and not the Xbox One. In fact, did it ever get an Xbox One port? I don't quite remember. But yeah, like it is clearly the worst looking game out of the bunch. I think even ODST looked better, and that runs in the same engine as Halo 3. I think maybe the lighting, you know, like the dark, because Halo ODST mainly takes place at night. It maybe hides the bad graphics more, maybe. And I remember actually one of the devlogs of, or like, you know, behind the scenes footage of Halo ODST, they showed off like some renders of the buildings in the Yuma boss and that, and they just don't make sense. They look awful. They're like weird cylindrical twists. It's like you've taken a cube and like twisted it and stuff. There's like a lot of really weird buildings that make absolutely no sense in Halo 3 ODST in the background. But because it's dark and the way they did the lighting in that game, you never notice. And I never noticed until I watched that behind the scenes video, and I actually went and played a little bit of it just to like look, and I was like, oh god, yeah, these buildings look weird. They're just not buildings, you know, it's just, they're weird shapes. In fact, like, some of them don't have windows and shit, you know, it's like, what the hell is this? It's just a cube of metal or something.
And rerouting the gateway would be enough.
So yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff with that, but yeah, like, Nostalgia Goggles can definitely make games. I try to avoid Nostalgia Goggles.
Let's assume will. Those things are well protected.
I'm pretty good at avoiding Nostalgia Goggles, but I don't think a lot of people are, which is kind of a problem for, like, you know, nuanced game discussion. Is there's a lot of people like, nah, the first game was like a million times better, and when you play it, it's like complete ass. You know, it's a bit like a very controversial statement, but like Oblivion and Morrowind are great games, but oh god, it's so hard to play them because they look awful. But you tell fans that, and they're just like, nah, it doesn't look bad. Oh, you can install a couple of mods that make it look better. Oh man, the potato faces, man. Ugh. And the UI and the animations, it's just not it, Captain, you know? But you tell the fans that, and they bloody, like, just beat you to death, you know? They're like, oh, you have to ignore it.
I didn't expect Understat to be this sophisticated.
What other games did I grow up with? I recognise that a lot of the old COD games suck. No. Modern Warfare 1 is obviously good. World at War is a good game, but oh god, it's janky and horrible.
Your grid traffic has increased tenfold.
I don't like Modern Warfare 2. That is a controversial statement. I think that's like every, you know, like you ask some people's like favorite CODs, and it's like a 50-50. Okay, maybe it's like a third. Yeah, Skyrim has not aged the best. I mean, it looks alright considering, but yeah, it's not. 1 second, let me turn the audio off. What was the I think like if you asked someone their favorite COD game, you know, like you'd get like 3 answers. You'd get maybe 4 answers. I'd say the 3 answers you'd get are Modern Warfare 2.
Connecting.
And I didn't like it personally, but I can kind of get it. It's got a good story. It is a banger. You know, I'd have fun playing it, but I definitely, it's not like the first COD I'd pick as like, I want to replay one of the older CODs. I wouldn't pick Modern Warfare 2.
Well, just don't hang around.
And what was the and then Black Ops 2. Okay, yeah, Black Ops 2. Great game.
I'm sure she is already.
But oh man, I don't know what it is, but the guns in that game kind of suck. They're not very well made. I mean, zombies is a key example. All the guns, not all the guns, but there's a lot of guns that just feel awful to use in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 zombies is sort of weird. It's got 3 great maps. You know, it's got a Buried Origins and Mob of the Dead. But like some of the worst zombies gunplay. I think I'd rather play Advanced Warfare, or like Advanced Warfare, or or what was the, or like World at War. You know, like gunplay than Black Ops 2. I just don't know what it is. But yeah, Black Ops 2 definitely gets looked through at nostalgia goggles. It's definitely a very game, to be honest. Especially by today's standards. And I know that's unfair. Games have just got better, more stuff in them, and they look better. But like, I don't know. The campaign was great, so I'll give you that. Ow! Get out of here! Yeah, you run into a wall like an idiot.
Found a switch.
What was the other answer, I'd say? Black Ops 3. A lot of people like Black Ops 3, which is really weird, because it was in that era of flying futuristic CODs that people hated. But a lot of people like Black Ops 3, because its zombies were a banger. And I'm definitely a very mixed bag on Black Ops 3. Oh, okay, so that was weird. That, like, hit, very delay hit from that guy. Let me just stun off this fucker real quick. Get dunked on, little shit. I love this game. This game's combat. It's really nuanced and complicated. Ow! Get fucked, dude. Get out. Old CODs still look mostly fine from what I remember. Yeah, they look good. They look good. That's the one thing that has aged fairly well, is that all of the CODs, like all of the older CODs, look fine. Whereas, I don't know, like a lot of games from those times have not aged well visually. But again, like you can't blame COD. You know, it's like one of the biggest franchises. They had a lot of money.
We should get going to the grid node.
What the? I lunged for that guy. It's just like, nah, I ain't vibing with that lunge, bro. Bonk. What was the point I was making? Can you tell? I have a short attention span. I have coil now. Forget about that. Oh yay! Right. What do I want? Positional advantage. Man, it is like I have dementia. I'm going the wrong way again. I just jumped down the surface. Whew. Early onset dementia. But yeah. Oh, nostalgia goggles. That was the thing. Damn. What was the other nostalgia? There's a really good example of nostalgia goggles. Do you know what? I think a really good resource for this kind of stuff is Josh Strife Hayes, his second channel, Josh Strife Plays. He reviews a bunch of like older, like kind of, you know, that you'd like refer to them as classics. Some of them as classics, and then some of them are like really weird, obscure games from like his childhood. And some of them have aged like really well, and you could like easily go back and play them now without any like real problems. And then some of them are like some of the worst I've ever seen, and it's very clear that people look at the games through like a nostalgia goggle angle, because they're like, oh look, this game's really good, and it's like completely awful to play. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 was a good game. I'd say it's the best elements of Modern Warfare 2. Just upgrade a little bit more, and the guns feel great.
Connected to a grid
You know,
node?
it's got most of the classic guns that everyone loves from Modern Warfare 2. Apart from the interventions, and that's like the one classic gun from Modern Warfare 2 that they left out for some reason. Very tiny.
Whatever, just be safe, Faith.
What was the other? Oh, and Modern Warfare 3 had survival, and like, I know Modern Warfare 2 had Spec Ops, but not a lot. But, you know, they had a fair amount of Spec Ops missions. I just felt like the Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops missions were, I don't know, a tad better. I mean, they had the co-op ones, they were fun. The special co-op missions were fun, but oh my lord, they were hard. They were the two hardest missions, I'd say, the co-op ones. Shit. Oh, I did it again! I keep doing this. Oh, no, there's a pipe here.
Faith, Sec is responding to
Can I do anything with this?
General call. I don't think it's you, but be prepared for anything.
I do not think I can. Let's just do the safe route, for God's sake. I think I did this last time, where I sat here and I was like, did I make a mistake? I've just hit a brick wall. But no, I think a couple of these grid node puzzles you need to like turn around and like re-look at what you're doing. Because like here... Oh, do you know what? Fuck.
The sensor after all. I've silenced the alarm, but if you do it too many times, I won't be able to contain
I think you get like 3. You can step through 2 lasers, and then the third one will cause dudes to spawn. Whatever. So that's fine. You get like a couple through. Yeah. I remember that. That is one of the first CODs she prestiged in. I remember my dad was an absolute nerd with COD multiplayer. You know, we were max prestige in every COD up to what was the one where we fell off? I think Advanced Warfare technically, but they cheaped out on us because we were max prestige. But then they did the genius decision of adding 15 more prestiges, and we both collectively went.
That's it?
After we did, like, you know, we prestige once, we were just both like, oh, I'm not feeling it anymore, you know? And then Black Ops 3, my dad didn't play the multiplayer for. Yeah, I think it must have been Advanced Warfare that we stopped doing that.
On my way down.
Really.
Make me proud,
I did get
Faith.
max prestige
What about me? I did all the work.
You too, Plastic.
Yeah, it was both of us. We were both COD nerds back in the day. Ironically, I did get to max prestige in Infinite Warfare. Wait, did I? I think I might have got a prestige 5 or something on console, and then and then I think I master prestige World War II both on console.
I appreciate it. Just until this thing blows over.
Step off, little birds. I gotta stop saying. I gotta stop stealing stuff from YouTube as I watch. What was the thing I was? Man, I have a short attention span today. It's kind of bad, actually. Yeah, we were talking about master prestiges. Oh, we were talking about how well some of the games have aged. Yeah, I'd say a lot of the early CODs are fine. They've aged pretty well. There's only a couple that I'd like actively say have not aged well. Ghosts had a lot of great ideas. Oh, I thought I didn't fucking make her then. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate this. I hate it. Ghosts has not aged, like, particularly well, in terms of, like, the overall product. The campaign is very inept. It was fun, but the story is goddamn bullshit. Some of the guns are ass. Like, very, like, I mean, the launchers suck. That was the game where it had, like, 4 different launchers. Right. It had the Moors, like the remote control one, like where you, like, aim and that's where the missile goes. That one's a cool idea. That one's fun, right? But the other launchers, the Panzerfaust was like the RPG, but like the reload is like an hour long. This shitty grenade launcher that goes about 2 feet, like a single chambered grenade launcher, and the reload was really slow on it. And it had like the war machine, like the 6-round chambered grenade launcher. But for some odd reason, they made it so that it not only was it 2-round burst, but it fired Semtexes. So they were sticky, which is cool, but they had a timer. So it was just the worst weapon, like one of the worst weapons in COD history. Because you try and get a kill with it, and you go like thump thump, and unless you stick them, or they're standing still, you're not going to kill them with it. It's one of the weirdest decisions I've ever seen. Right, I'm going to take an extra health, because then I need the item. Where do we need to go next? We need to go back here. Yeah, Benefactor. Then we'll go back to it. But what we'll do is we're going to go unlock fast travel to downtown. Oh, no, other way. But yeah, Ghosts has not aged incredibly well. I mean, even if you like Extinction, it hasn't aged the best. Because, I mean, Extinction has a lot of content. If you really like Extinction, there's a ton of unlockables. There's like the relic system, so you purposely make the game harder for yourself to get higher scores or whatever. That's cool. And there's 10 relics from memory. So there's 10 different, negative multipliers to yourself. That was cool. But what was the other? 2 of the 3 maps are pretty bad. The first map, Point of Contact, I mean, it's good. Like, you complete it once, and then you're like, man, kind of basic, not feeling it. Nightfall's fun. The last 2 were really fun. But, Mayday, or whatever it's called, the one with the Kraken, it's a great map, but having to do the Kraken fight every fucking time is awful. It's the worst fight in the game. It's so bad. It's actually comical how bad the Kraken fight is. Because it is literally 20 minutes of laying a machine gun into like a tiny spot on its head, and like, like 5 intermittent minutes of moving around an asteroid. It's so bad. It's so sad because I love that map. That map is so fucking cool. But they just dropped the ball on the boss. It's sad. It's by far like the worst boss fight out of all of them in Extinction. Well, like, the ending. Because like 2 of them are escapes. And the escapes from Point of Contact and whatever the third map is called, not Ascension, Awakening. They're really fun. They're really fun. They put on the pressure and like they amp up, like, they've got like waves. But yeah, the boss fights from that mode were so mixed. Because the Nightfall one it's kind of good. It's pretty hard, but it's kind of good. And then the boss fight from the final map, it's not the most interesting thing, but like it was a pretty good climax to the game. It was like, oh look, the woman betrayed you. Oh, what a fucking shocker. But other than that, but it was a good climax to the Extinction story. But I think the game overall has not aged well. I mean, if there were still like multiplayer servers or whatever, which I don't know if there is. Well, obviously the servers are still up, but I don't know if you could get a bloody game with it. The multiplayer to that game is probably one of the most boring COD multiplayers I've ever played, which is really sad because the game is fine. You know, it's got a couple of bad like decisions, like the size of the maps, stuff like that. There were a couple, decisions like that like someone really didn't think through enough. But like the perk system from Ghosts is really cool. It's really cool. It's one of the best perk systems in a COD game because it's like the pick 10 system, but just for perks, where like you can take, like you want UAV. You don't want to show up on any UAVs. I have done that every time I've done this. But it's that system where again, like if you want to not appear on people's UAVs, you can take a perk, but it takes up like 5 or 6 like slots. And you only have like a certain amount of spots depending on what other equipment you choose. So you can get more perk slots, more perk point kind of things, if you unequip stuff. So if you don't you don't throw many grenades, like I don't really throw that many grenades in CODs, you can just forego the grenades and go, I want an extra perk point. And then obviously you're kind of like, I can do without tactical grenades as well. I can do without a secondary. I can just pick up a secondary off the floor. That kind of shit. And you get more points. And then it's like a game of... It's a bit like a Fear 2 multiplayer. Fear 2 multiplayer is very underrated. Because it was like, it had this really cool armor system where like you could spawn in with like the highest armor and therefore like the highest health in the game. But you basically could only equip like the pistol or the SMG on your class. That was it. No grenades. You get like one gun. And if you equip like the pistol, you could equip like the pistol and one grenade. Or something like that. Some combination of that. Or you could go in with no armor and like find it in the level. But go in with like the best gun. Like you start with a sniper rifle. Really cool system. But yeah, Ghosts had that sort of perk system, which is really fun. Really did make it over that laser. What was the other system? I think another point why Ghosts didn't age particularly well is the SETCOM system. They wanted to go with a look, we're going to make it so that it's harder to shoot UAVs out of the air, because that was a huge problem. Like people would just equip a loadout with a rocket launcher and just like immediately kill UAVs when they spawn. It's just a kind of part of COD. Like if you got someone on your team that's bothered to shoot down UAVs, you'll just do better, kind of thing. So the way they wanted to combat it and promote like more elements of like team play is they made it so that the UAV was a thing you place on the floor, and it had like tiers. So if you place one, it would ping every enemy you see on the map, like you physically see with your screen on everyone's map that's on your team. And then the second level is like the traditional UAV, where it like scans like the map, and then it puts a dot where they are or were you know, like a second ago, or whatever the delay is. And then the third tier is like the, you know, the advanced UAV, like it shows you their position, like permanently, and their direction. You know, there's no sweeping, so you basically always know where the enemy are. Yay! Right, that's the optional mission though. Right, what was next? Oh yeah, I need to go back to the lair. I can fast travel here now. But yeah, so Ghosts made a couple of questionable decisions. Ghosts had some cool ass features though. Ghosts had that kill streak where you fly into the map like on a helicopter and with a sniper rifle. You know, it was like the support version of the you know, the helicopter kill streak basically. It was like a but was that the one? No. It was Modern Warfare that came up. Modern Warfare 3 that came up with the 3 different killstreak types. You know, the assault, support, and then like the perks, the specialist system. Oh, but the specialist system worked even better in Ghosts because of you know, the perk point system was cool. So yeah, that hasn't aged particularly well. Advanced Warfare hasn't aged well. Like, at all. That game is by far the most like janky and rushed out the door advanced movement card, which is sad. Because it had some premise. I kind of like the story of Advanced Warfare. It's kind of fun. Zombies, it was very rushed, but it had a cool concept. Like this time around, you know, the zombie stuff is a bioweapon, so the zombies are like technically in control of Atlas. Like they're you know, like the Atlas are technically in control of the zombies, kind of thing. That's really cool. You know, that's a cool idea. That hasn't been done. Like, you know, like in the original Ether timeline, you know, they were trying to control zombies during World War II, but couldn't because the experiments kept failing. You know, so they failed to control. Like the only person that had control was you know, Samantha, who like, you know, ascended to like, you know, a different dimension, basically. Same with Rick Topham when you put him in control. So they went with like a much more gritty, kind of more realistic kind of take of like, oh look, it was a weapon they were researching and it leaked out of the lab.
I'm sorry,
Or like technically it didn't. You know, like there's like an UMR where they purposely let the weapon loose in the first map. I love that because it was like, oh, did Atlas actually plan to just, you know, the way they want to test their new big boy weapon is by like just unleashing it on a building they could just not care about, you know. And I was like, oh, that's actually quite funny. That's quite a bold move. And the characters were cool. I quite like all of the characters, apart from the guy that replaces Oz, the Sentinel dude. He sucks. I mean, his performance is good. He's just a dick. And it's like, you don't have to make the guy a dick. Be agreeable. That was actually the game I did all the first game I did all the Easter eggs in as well. Couldn't do the Black Ops 2 ones. No. Dad did the Black Ops 1 Easter eggs with some randoms. One sec. I'm gonna kind of put my eye on the book. What was I doing?
I know. So you're sending her on another one of your little errands. She will demonstrate to Anansi what it means to default on one's tests.
I'm kind of drawing a blank here for like a couple minutes. Oh yeah, I took a really weird route. That was kind of dangerous. Oops.
But first things first.
The COD Easter egg. Oh, didn't realize that was up there. Hello.
And it's also not true.
So yeah, Advanced Warfare was like the first COD game I did like the Easter eggs in, which is quite funny because they were all kind of garbage. I mean, the first maps one's alright. It's a little hard to understand because you're just doing random things. But the on the second map's Easter egg is god awful.
Almost there, Dogan.
The third map's Easter egg would be good if they didn't base it around
Release the
luck.
tuned mass damper, and we're good.
And the final map's Easter egg, that's kind of fun.
What?
A giant counterweight intended to make the building safe for earthquakes and hurricanes. But not for me. It will be our instrument of destruction.
Does the man really deserve this?
Are you having second thoughts, Faith? Not exactly a force for good. Every day, protesters are dying in the great
I really am drawing like a
using toothpicks and
I think it's because
midcast here in the city.
it's hard to like concentrate on like the complicated jumps sometimes. I'll try and like pay attention to important moments. Try and talk. Because I know I've got no viewers, but like, someone might join at some point. And like, you know, I had viewers in the chat. I just don't currently have any viewers. Which is fine, I don't mind. I'm only streaming this for my own sort of thing. I like streaming. I suppose technically I don't need to talk now, but I don't know. It's nice for, you know, anybody who watches this. Yeah. You know, like if you're gonna like look over my room, I always forget about it. Put the red spot on the floor. That's okay. I am dum but yeah, I'm not gonna push myself to oh, I don't have a double room. Where am I? The hell? What? Oh, there you go. I'm done. Oh, and then you go through.
I'm guessing that mass tuner thing will cause some serious damage.
You're guessing right.
And what about the employees here?
What about them?
Just my thought.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little tiny break.
The fire
from
alarm
talking.
should do it.
Just because there's no one in chat, so I don't have chat messages to respond. So I'm just gonna go like full focus mode. Because again, like a lot of this is just for me. You know, I want to know. Because I said to myself a while ago when I did my little replay of this game, I said I like to go back through some games for like nostalgia reasons. Nostalgia reasons. Just had a giant discussion about nostalgia goggles. But I wanted to go through this game, and again, because I was like, I played it for years, so played it again, and I was like, when I got to the end, I was like, yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I love playing this game. But I also realized, I was like, oh, man, I must have only died like, I don't know, 20 times, maybe, over the whole course of the game. Bearing in mind, I didn't do a 100% playthrough, but I did, you know, I got all of the grid nodes. No, what are they called? Grid leaks. I got all the grid leaks, which are the parkour collectibles. And I did all the side activities.
Kruger is heavily invested in
So the only thing I didn't really do were like the other three collectibles. So it's, you know, the documents, recordings, and transcripts. I didn't do that. Oh, all 40 of the fucking intervention things. They suck. So I didn't do those, but I did like a almost. You know, I did a 90% playthrough. It was like 88 or something like that. That is on the final tally.
That blueprint is worth exactly nothing until one, I get it.
So
And two, I
All right, Noah.
I kind of said to myself, I bet I could do the
Enjoying
game.
myself. And the employees are all clear the building now.
And after that, I was like,
anything happens
maybe,
here, Dogan.
maybe.
You'll go berserk, I'm sure. We've had this discussion once already.
What discussion? When?
So yeah,
No one didn't tell you.
I don't know. This is more for me. So I'm not gonna like push myself to like talk
Quite an impression.
too much.
No, you didn't tell me.
Because I've noticed, especially from the last stream, the more I talk, the more
Where's the
distracted I
damper
get.
tuner
It's
thing?
a little obvious when you
It
think
should be
about
right in front of you.
it. I took the slow route.
That? Why didn't you just say that it's a crazy huge
Eh,
pendulum?
slow
Because things should be called by their proper
You did.
names. Now,
What
you
was
need
I
to
doing?
watch it. There should be 3 support
I was
clamps for
talking
each
about how
hand.
I get distracted. While I get distracted. Warning! Big thing not stable. Oh, actual, literal brain damage right now. Deep boop. Right. I always get a little confused as to where the last one is, but it's because you gotta run across it. There you go. Oh god. Game is lagging. Fuck sometimes. Oh well. This is what you get for having a shit CPU. Oh. I was didn't have to climb the ladder, haha. I didn't do the smart sword. You can coil, but you can't. I didn't coil, but close enough. Doink. See. Kaboom! I feel like that do a
Being
lot.
tore through the entire building. I didn't.
As intended.
I saw my life flash before my eyes there. What the hell?
If ever.
Never seen that before. I suppose I've never skipped the cutscene.
She obviously cares
Because
for
I like
others, Noah. A charming character flaw we both share.
I think that's scripted.
Occasionally. Hey, enjoy the view, but don't stick around.
What if I
expect
want to
Riverside
stick
are sending people to investigate this little accident as we speak.
Nah, I'm sticking around. Oh god, I nearly bumped down that hole. I held... Have you tried downloading more RAM? I wish I could. In fact, actually, one thing my PC does not have problems with anymore is RAM. I have 32 gigs of RAM, DDR4. And can't remember what it is. It's either I think it's a 4070. I got a 4070 Ti, which is really nice. Fuck you, AMD. See, it's so funny. I always tend to have, like, at one point in time, I tend to have issues with AMD drivers, but I have never had a problem with NVIDIA drivers. No! Are you bastard? I knew it was. I should have stopped. I should have, because when I climbed the thing right in front of me, I was like, oh, that's not enough speed. That's really weird. But then, yeah, it was not enough speed. Damn it. That is incredibly painful. Because I recognized the problem, but I just didn't think it would be a problem. Okay, first death. Ironically enough, first death. Quite far in. Not quite far in. Wait, we'll finish the mission. I'll see what percent. It happened. Oh no. I know. It's fine. I know I'm not gonna get death at some run 2. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna take one L somewhere.
Of that drawing.
Right. I got an upgrade point. Let me... Right, we're gonna get the climbing efficiency, because good lord. Player profile. Right, we are currently 36% of the way through the story. So, I died a third of the way in. If we keep up that pace, it means I will only die 3 times. Which is pretty damn good, considering I'm on run 2. You know, well, technically 3, because I did a practice run. You know, I'll take it. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I will get angry if I get to double digits again.
What's it? What have we got?
I don't know why I'm doing this. Whee! It's fine. Keep good spirits. Give me the XP. There it is. Wait, that counts as a mission? So it despawned the fucking... That is weird. That is so fucking weird. Risked it for a Chocky Bicky. Not worth the risk of it. Right. Oh, faster, I got that. That's free more than it needs to be. Damn it. That is true. You are right. I should have taken your advice from the last stream. Don't die. It's great advice. That's fine. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, there's only a couple of missions that I despise. When did I die last time? I didn't label a specific mission that I died on. I should write down the missions that I die on. I'm not going to write down this one, because it wasn't the mission's fault. It was more like I didn't recognize that something bad was happening. I should have looked at that and gone, nah, I need a bigger run up for this job. So I'm counting that as like a pass. It's not the levels. Not the level being hard. Is there another intervention mission? Weird. They don't usually spawn that. That's why it's a bitch to get all fucking 40. I don't know why you need 40. They suck ass. It must be every single one that can appear in the game or something. Because I think the last achievement I got on both Xbox and PC was the 40 intervention.
No, I just talked to Icarus. I think he's nearby.
I think he's nearby.
He's alive. That's a relief. Thanks for the update.
That means Noah only makes it through third of the game. You know, like Faith gets out of juvie, and it's just like, fuck. Noah's been captured. Well, he's not dead until the third to last mission, but you know what I mean. Faith really does fuck everything up. Right. This part sucks a tiny bit, but it's fine. I gotta look out for one jump. There's like one awkward jump.
No access or long-range comms.
What was I talking about before I died? I don't want. Actually, let's not talk about what I talked about before I died, because I'll curse myself again.
I know this is nothing like it, but
What the hell? I didn't realize that's something you could stand on. Weird. Oh well. That is the quick jump over fences.
I like commotion down here.
Oh, fuck that. The quick way to do this one is jump up here. And then you Ah! Weird. Still think that's quicker than the actual version I did last time.
before I joined with Noah. Courier stuff mostly. Rebecca Bain can be intimidating, but she paid well.
There. Done.
Oh yeah, I got climb pipe faster. Oh,
I do.
thank you, Pasty. Boink.
If you're looking for an easy way back up, maybe there's an elevator somewhere.
How many runs do you think this will take?
Icarus. Alive and kicking.
I want to be optimistic, and I'm gonna say like
Come back here,
4.
fool.
I think this run, my
No?
prediction is I will die
All those Kruger sec, they're headed
5
towards the
times,
lair.
and then run 3 I will die like 2 or 3 times, and then run 4 or 5 I will either die
something.
1 time or do
Kruger
it.
sec is jamming us.
I think
We have to go
I
back,
think
Faith.
4 or 5 is like my range.
Damn it!
I'm gonna say I'm more confident on it being 5 runs, which isn't too bad. I'm planning on streaming again on Saturday, so I'll do 2 runs this week.
Faith, I see smoke.
Because as much as I like playing this game, it would be lovely to play this channel.
Sec is racing.
And then I can kind of move on to doing this channel with other games. Again, either Titanfall first. I love you never actually I think there's like one part of the game that's quite stupid.
We have to hurry.
Or am I wrong? I don't remember fighting tonight.
I can't contact Noah or the others. KSEC is jamming their comms somehow.
They are a military thing, dude. Why is that so simple? Oh, they're jamming their comms. It's like the first thing you do.
I hear gunfire. We gotta move faster.
I hate this fan. I wonder if I ever die to that fan. I think I talked about this last time. But I think if I ever die to that fan in a run, I will restart
I knew
it
this would
on
happen
the spot.
sooner or later, but Noah refused to listen.
Another lair.
I'm nearby. Still several VTOLs
Right.
hovering about. The beat is quiet. Too quiet.
Figures.
Come on, this bit sucks. Look, it's her.
You there, Icarus?
I see it. KSEC bastards. What do we do?
We
Blow
have to
'em up.
stop them.
I'm there.
What was the... Right, so what's the strat here? You bonk you, which insta-kills that guy. You jump over here, you do the light kick, heavy kick. You... Oh, no, okay, yep, he's not going to jump up the smart way, he's going to do the dumb staircase way. Over here. And then I can probably do something like that. Oh, he's down, nice. Oh god, the frame rate, man! Rip! What the hell happened? Right, now their drop off electro shock dudes. Can't, do they drop down here? Okay, the melee dude drops. Okay, there you go. Right, so.
I'm gonna set you straight.
No, you're not. You're already on half health, bro. I'd simmer down if I were you. Can't get me. Doink! And then you can just quick attack this guy to death. 2 more electroshock dudes. Oh, no, wait. No. I'll just quickly deal with this one. Maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, no, this is the 2 electroshock dudes. Then you can deal with this quick enough. What the fuck? Why are you all the way over here, bro? Oh, what the... There you go. Oh, fuck. What the... Hey, he hit me in midair! Unfair. Fucking hacker, man. I just... Oh, get out of here! Yes, I stumbled. And then you can just... And he won't shoot. And... Doink! And then very quickly get you to climb. Get you. What the bloody god, that's so fucking weird, man. He's down. Oh, that was the finisher animation. Right, now it's the sentinel, dude. I'm getting good at this bit. Probably because I've memorized the pattern. Whoop. Doink! Get you in the back, get you in the back, get you in the back. Yes! Get fucked. Yeah, when you don't cheese it, it's fun. In the context of a parkour game, it's really fun.
What did you do to our friends?
It's more fun than the
What did you do?
had to shoot! They wouldn't submit! Especially the old guy!
I really like the combat in this game. Because it's got a flow to it, especially if you only use light attacks. But that's really hard because of the big dudes. But even the second tier, like the blue baton guy, you can spam light attacks. And And again, I don't know. I can't. Again, I'm unbiased. I just like this game, and you can absolutely mash your way through, especially when you get switch place and the position. You can just kick every enemy in the back and just die. But it's really satisfying to be like, oh, I got knighted, and you kick a dude into another dude, and that guy stumbles into his friend, and then his friend like stumbles into a wall. And then that, you know, like, and then that guy, like, goes off the edge, and the guy that you initially kicked is, like, you know, he's stunned, and you punch him in the face. I don't know. I don't know. I would say play it, before. But yeah, it's really fun. IMO anyway. Fast travel here. I'm kind of slowly remembering the order of things, and the things I have to look out for as well. Because I knew to fast travel to that safe house almost immediately. So, that's a good sign. Goddamn, 250 for my next upgrade. So, quite a few fucking jumps. Faith. I was mashing the button to drop down. It's just like, nothing less I don't know if the coil over objects is the fastest if you're really zero speed. That's something else. See, that's the fastest way to jump over that thing. Because again, you lose speed. When you hit the ground from a jump, you lose speed. Unless you coil. But not unless you coil. The coiling reduces the surfaces that you're going to be touching. You don't want a climb over thing. You don't want to do these climbs. Because like you got like the tier list of long climb, medium climb, then like the short hop over the fence kind of climb, and then you've got like again like the fastest way to get over something is to coil, because it doesn't incur a movement penalty like the others. Even quick jump takes, you know, a couple quick climb takes a couple seconds. Whereas, well, it takes like not that long. You know, it's the one where you like hop over it, you like put your hand below it, and it slows you down a tad. Medium climbs up, and heavy. The long climb is the worst, obviously. That one by far, you know, it puts your momentum at 0 because you have to physically climb the fucking thing. I'll try and show it off. Long climb. Oh, I didn't even. Long climb. I'm not doing a great job of showing off. Bonk. Let's try and show them off. Ow. Right. What's a good way to show off short climb? Is it? That's kind of a more medium climb. Well, I'd say it's short. That's just running at speed. Yeah, that's a short climb. You know, just a little tiny climb. No, like, slow down. Why am I going on about this again? I don't know. I was like saying I need to learn certain things. Like how to weather the coil. In worse circumstances, the coil is the best. Because again, see, I tried to coil over that. Because the coil isn't the best in all circumstances. The coil is best in circumstances where you're already moving and you need to get over something. See, this is the fastest way to climb this fence. Coil over it. See, apart from me hitting that thing, there's no improvement. I'll show you. Oh, look at that. Oh, nearly 3 in a row. I slid over that fence. But yeah, there's that kind of nuance with the coil. Kind of funny. It'd be a lot easier to show off if I had a movement speed thing, but I can't remember how you enable that. I think we might have to mod it to add it.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, she said it like that. Big Nat.
Come see me ASAP.
No. See, an example is the best way to get up here. See, that was a quick climb. See how quick that was? It almost did not impact the speed. Hello, I actually did the thing.
You called?
I wanted to give you some rest, but things are becoming a bit hairy around here.
Yeah,
And
this
we all
game,
need to pull our weight.
again, this game is lovely. It's so buttery smooth. You know, like, and it does that thing of, if there is an issue, you know, like you fuck up, you fall on your face. The game is made in a way where, like, whenever a mistake is made and like your flow is lost, you kind of, the player will almost always recognize that it's their fault. You know, it's like oh no, it's my fault. I didn't hit the coil button quick enough, or I didn't jump out of that kind of thing. I mean, that's why I keep saying, you know, like terms like, you know, like whenever I say avoidable death, it means I made a mistake. I was a dumbass. Like, my first death in this run was my fault. It wasn't the game's fault. It was I ran into a coil. No, I ran into a springboard with not enough speed, and that was completely my fault. Whereas there's only a couple of deaths in my first run and my practice run where I said, that's probably the game's fault. And one of them was, again, a bug they never fixed. Another was a very weird ledge that didn't seem to be programmed right. Its hitbox was too small. Like, he flew right over it, whereas like the character in action, like, is probably kind of. Oh yeah, I forget you can quick navigate these. Hey dude, sorry, but you're gonna have to come around. Oh yeah, he went into the abyss. That guy was never seen yet. Bonk! I love those features actually in this game. Doink! Oh, that's so fucking satisfying. See, there was a flow to the combat, if you get what I mean. Like, I was running around and I did stop to do the melee guy. Usually you kill him. Oh, yeah. But yeah, a lot of the mistakes you make in this game, you'll be like, it's probably my fault. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can probably make that, right? Actually, now that I think. Oh, wait, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna just try this real quick. Yep, you can climb that.
If we don't force the employees to change their ways.
See, slow climb. So, I'll try and point them out when I see them, because me purposely trying to do them is clearly not working.
Only when they've experienced real fear and loss will they understand what really matters. Until they do, they are the enemy too.
That was medium climb. See, I stopped for a second and lost a certain amount of speed. Whee! Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't roll. Oh, I didn't finish him off. I was like, I don't remember there being another dude.
I'm destroying the final sentry drone now.
Whee!
Very good. There's a set of doors operated by a console. Best way out of there.
Ooh, I'm a hungry boy. I'm about halfway through the run, so it should be fine. Beep boop. Yep, skip cutscene.
Found the doors. I'm out of here.
Thank you,
Let me
Faith.
grab this. I should have an upgrade point. What am I grabbing next? I am probably gonna grab one more health point, because that's just a smart decision. What was I talking about? Buttery smooth gameplay. Yeah. Again, there's very little jank. Yeah, the in-law explanation for the guns, it's a little weird. Is face of luck. Actually, I'll bring the description up. It's a little funny, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. So yeah, speed running, free running, and light traversal attacks build focus shield. With focus shield, Faith is impossible to hit. Bullets can't find a target, and physical attacks slide right off. Yeah. That's kind of the explanation. It's very weird. I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't know. It's definitely an explanation for why guns don't do much damage to her. It's like her luck or something. It's definitely not a great excuse, but it wouldn't be very fun if the guns like killed you instantly, for example. You know. So I don't know. They could have probably come up with a better excuse. God, the delay is really annoying. Have I explained the guns thing yet? This is going to confuse people who are not watching this live. Oh no, okay, yeah, I explained it before I got the microphone. What? I also don't like how this mission is basically teaching you how the shortcut unlocker works, even though it does not require thinking. It is, hey, there is a wall in the way, but it's very obvious. Pull down wall.
Faith and Icarus, we're staging a diversion deeper into the district to make my presence topside more plausible. Those extraction routes need to be clear of sentry drones when it's time to move.
We'll do our part, Rebecca. Don't worry.
Yeah, I feel like the decision to make Faith not as prone to bullets is probably due to the fact that they wanted to at least have some combat in the game. And I mean, there is some forced combat sections. You know, there's the one that I just did. You know, with the you go back to the lair and there's a bunch of dudes. You have to do combat there. You cannot finish that mission without killing those dudes. So a pacifist run isn't.
And be careful. Those things are programmed to kill.
What was I saying? The next forced combat encounter is.
They can't hit me, but I can't move either. You'll have to deactivate them.
Well, there's a couple of forced combat encounters. So I feel like they wanted to make it so that, you know, the players like have to engage with combat in some way.
Be careful you don't get into their field of fire, Faith.
So they just made it so that like Fate, you don't like instantly die in combat.
There.
And you can like punch people through, you know, it's definitely you feel empowered by it. There's definitely no difficulty in the combat. In this game. I mean, I've shown how easy you can break combat as well. You can just infinitely stun lock people by kicking them in the back like 100 times. Quite entertaining when you think about the fact that these dudes are trained military dudes, rather like private security.
Rebecca, the diversion is ready
like,
and the team is almost in place. Today we'll show the families that none of them are beyond our reach.
One building clear. Some terminals have several drones connected to them. Disabling the next one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a very peculiar decision. Because, I mean, in the first game, when you ran at the dudes with guns, they would fuck your shit up, you know? You could kind of take the close quarter combat dudes.
Snatch team in place. Icarus and Faith,
But,
talk to me.
The gun dudes, you stay away from. And that's fair, you know, it's kind of quite realistic. You know, you would not run at a dude with a gun. It's fair. I suppose it comes from, like, the two different schools of, like, making video games. You either empower the player by making, you know, the enemies dumb, or you overpowered, or you empower the player by making things hard. But when they finally get it right, it's satisfying. You know, like Doom Eternal is fucking hard. But when you get in like the flow, and you're like, oh, I know how to play the game properly, you feel like a badass. So, swings around that. I think that this is going to sound like a skill issue, but I always prefer the games where it's easier. Because I don't know, I don't like, adversity is a very, it is very satisfying to overcome a problem. And that's why I like puzzles, specifically. Because, you know, there's no, like, you know, there's no punishment for not being able to solve a puzzle. In like 90% of puzzles. Because it's like, oh, you either solve the puzzle or you know, give the game a break. Like, there's the two options. Whereas in like some games where they try to go with the adversity, you know, the satisfying adversity angle, a lot of games just feel fucking frustrating to play. I went on like a tirade at some point. Somebody, might have been you, Aaron, where I kept complaining that Bungie is just making Destiny harder every season, and it just sucks. I think that, yeah, that might have been you. That might have been someone else. I don't know.
I said subdue her.
But it just sucks. It's not a great idea. You know, they made, like, you know, I'd say the most fun season in Destiny was probably the, was it called Season of the Worthy? You know, the last season before Lightfall. That season was a banger. That was really fun. You know, especially that actual season. You know, the content might have been a bit slow. The exotic mission was hard, but like not like insanely hard. You could solo it. Solo full us pretty fairly easily.
Jump to it. Hang on while I turn this thing.
You know, in terms of power level, we were, you know, pretty powerful.
If you ever tire of being
you
around,
spam abilities,
you could
you
always
kill like
become a
100
crane
dudes in one
operator,
mission
Icarus.
kind of thing. And I guess Bungie was just like, nah, we can't have that. So in Lightfall they stopped making things harder. And like, you remember like the Season of Defiance. Just, oh god, that pipe will fuck me up one day. Season of Defiance was fucking, I mean, it was a good looking season, you know, and the story was good, the activity, like, on paper was good, but the fact that they made it so fucking hard kind of ruined it for me. You know, that, like, you queue with two randoms to try and do the Defiance Battleground stuff, and, like, you know, like, everyone's dying, like, at least, like, 10 times in the mission. And like that was the one where like you know, if you died, the boss had like a death sentence, and you had to restart the boss if you died. And then they nerfed a bunch of stuff, and they especially like ability regen like across the board. And it was just like, what the fuck, you know, guys, you're making the game actively less fun. And they kept doing it. Because their you know, their MO at the moment is like, oh man, the game will be really fun if we make the game hard, and then the player will get like a sense of, you know, pride and accomplishment if they like overcome this shit. But in reality, all it does is it makes the gameplay more frustrating and like harder to grind for stuff. You know, and I remember, you know, like the season with the you know, the plunder, you know, the pirate season. I was doing like 2 or 3 catch crashes a day, and like one of the other activities a day. And recently, I can stomach like 1 a week. You know, I can stomach, you know, 1 Savathun Spire a week, and then I'm like, I'm done kind of now. You know, but they're not in a good spot, like, you know, development wise. I know a bunch of people got laid off recently as well. Just not nice. Oh, yeah. It just sucks. It does. The recent patch, I'm really glad they buff stasis. Like, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm going to go for the 10% focus shield. I'm glad that they buff stasis. Stasis is really fun now. I've always liked Stasis Titan. The whatever is it, Behemoth, whatever it's called. It's so much fun. Stasis crystals everywhere. It's like the ultimate ad clear build, apart from you know, sun bracers, obviously. They nerfed Woven Mail. They nerfed how the nerf to Banner of War isn't actually that bad. It's alright.
I was afraid you'd chosen the path of your parents.
It's a little bit more finicky. Because they nerfed how quickly you gain the stats. They didn't nerf the stats of damage.
I saw the news. Did they really?
They did.
Damn. And I just saw they put up one of those antennas right next.
They nerfed a bunch of other stuff. They did. I forget the other things they nerfed, but they were fun things. You know, like Devour. Oh yeah, they nerfed Devour in a way where like, so they reduced the health regen you get from it. They also reduce the health regen you get from what is it called? You know, the solar one, healing, regeneration or whatever it's called. What was it, restoration or something? Whatever that one is. They nerfed that one. They nerfed but the healing rate of them. And I think the duration of rifts and healing.
No, it's gone, huh?
Solar healing.
Strange.
And
Sorry.
what was my point with this?
I know what he meant.
Oh, they made it so that warlocks can get the pre-nerf power, but only with Feed the Void.
Go live in the Greylands or something.
So that's basically, I mean, most people are probably using Feed the Void on all the on the Void Warlock, you know, unless you're doing some really specific build with Chaos.
I think most employees know.
Chaos Accelerant
But they refuse
for
to
like
see.
PvP or something. It's really annoying because, like, you know, it makes sense for warlocks. So warlocks get pre-nerf Devour, whereas Hunter and there was another big nerf. Oh, they nerf once again. They nerfed Titan Barricade. The regen time on it. So it's just annoying because that one specifically is PvP related. It's just like, stop nerfing things because of PvP. Stop letting PvP ruin the main game. I won't call it the main game. I'm gonna say most people play Destiny for the PvE shit. You know, it's fucking annoying when it's like, oh, we nerfed Titan Barricade because it's too spammy in PvP. Well, nerf it in PvP. You have, like, Bungie have the ability to go, you know, check, oh, is the player in PvP right now? Yes, they are. Oh, give them the shorter, like the long cooldown on the Titan Barricade. Holy shit, I kind of nearly died. I don't, oh no. Oh, not good. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention just a tiny bit. Oh, there's a squeaky bum dude. Squeaky bum dude. Come over here. Shit. Oh, I died! Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck's sake. Well, there is my first combat-related death in any run. Wow. What a dick. I think I got absolutely blasted at the beginning. I lost like 3 of my health to the gun guy. That is really weird. Again, I have not died to combat yet, so oh well. 2 deaths. Again, I'm on good pace, so I'm not like pissed off. I'm just kind of surprised actually. Oh, that guy is really annoying. I might have to kill this guy. Oh god. There you go. Fuck. Oh, the fans disabled. Oh, I am actually kind of annoyed. It's so annoying. Swear to God, if that guy damaged me. Oh, nearly lost the health to that dude.
Somewhere around the antennas, just so you know.
Right. Oh, the turrets are disabled. Okay, well, I kind of got the advantage now. Hey, squeaky bum dude. Well, I'm gonna do this because I fucking hate you. Oh, okay, that's odd. Oh, whoa! Superman leap. Hey, dude, how you doing? Oh, what a shame. Oh, sorry, I had to take my anger out on those dudes. Right. Oh shit, it's one of the turrets.
So that's one more antenna.
Go. I heard it. The turret rotating.
Maybe Kruger will get the message. Better clear out before they send reinforcements, Faith.
Okay. Proceed with caution. Stand down. That bug is so weird. It is. Yeah, Bungie, I think Bungie in particular is bad at balancing. I know it's hard to balance a game like Destiny, with like so many builds and, you know, like hard moving parts of the game, but they need to just chill. You know, they need to sit down and go, people are complaining that the game is getting less fun. Let's make the game harder. You know, that is not a sensible thought process. Again, like, people like their power fantasy stuff. I've cooked this annoying theory, and I hate it, but I cooked up a theory that Bungie are making the game harder on purpose, because the game is harder to complete all the content in if you you know, make the game really hard. So, like, for example, if we were, you know, if they never nerfed anything from Season of the Worthy, you know, we had like billion, you know, like we're really powerful and shit. If they never nerfed anything from that season, and we were at our current power level, we would like get through the current seasonal model like way too quickly, way quicker than Bungie, you know, planned. So, like, so for example, Season of Defiance, they'd be a pushover, and the seasonal model would like fall apart because there's no players coming back. They do like the season in one day, and they, like, you know, they get all the craft and weapons. You know, it's a way of artificially making the grind harder.
He might
because
still be alive.
like, you know, if you make the game harder, statistically, you will get less strikes done. You know, have I be cheeky? But yeah, that it's kind of a crackpot theory. You know, it's the theory you hear from like the hobo under the bridge. But yeah, I thought about. I keep thinking about it.
Yeah,
Keep thinking about it. And it bothers me every time I think about it, because I'm like, are Bungie making the game harder so it takes me longer to be able to craft all the guns? And I sat there and I was like, nah, no way. And I thought about it and I was like, oh, how can you increase the length of the grind without making like the actual grind harder? Now that they've made the system of crafting guns, you know, because there's no reason to repeat content once you've crafted the gun, because you can then craft your god roll that you want. Rather than in the past, you might never. Fuck you, Dingo. You might just immediately get your. You might, you know, like get your like. You might never get your god roll of your gun, so you'd like to theoretically, you know, still have a reason to like play forever. Whereas with the crafting system, you only have to get 6 patterns for the gun, and then you've got a crafted one, and then all you need to do is level it up, you know, to like level 10 or whatever, and you're like, you've got access to all the perks that you would want.
Dogs are locked up
And
tighter
then if you
than
want to go further,
WFYO.
you can get like the
Multi-spectrum sensors
upgraded,
to make
you know,
sensing
crafting
defense
perks.
systems. It works.
You know, like the enhanced
Even
perks.
have anti-air systems in place.
And
airstrike against Krugersec.
so Bungie have realized people like the crafting system because I'm gonna take the stairs. I hate that jump so much.
Faith, you can ride a VTOL over there. Let me
Oh,
know
it's
when you
this
reach
one
the
that I
waypoint I've
hate.
sent.
No,
and I'll
never
get
mind.
one for
It
you.
was the other one I hate.
What? Ride a VTOL? Okay.
But yeah, I think they've realised they can't take crafting out because people like it way too much. Because you know, once you've got your god roll, you're like, oh, yay, I have my god roll. There is basically no need for me to continue this content that I don't like. Because to a certain extent, you know, like people play content they don't like in Destiny. Oh, I forgot to do the double wall run. Oh, fuck. Where was I? Oh yeah, crafting. So I think, from like, you know, their content release schedule point of view, I think that crafting was like a big mistake for Bungie. Because now they need to invent other reasons for people continuously playing content. And so, like, what do? They hide a brilliant weapon
Plastic. I'm at the
behind,
waypoint.
not a brilliant, no, a pretty good gun behind the max reputation grind of, you know, Vanguard, Gambit, Crucible. And they did that before, but it wasn't ever, there's only ever a couple that were like broken, you know, like the mountaintop. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, fucking hell. Whereas nowadays, I don't know, the weapon is like a god roll. They're not like essential, but that grind sucks. That isn't part great. And the other grind is just making it like reduce the amount of RNG drops that you get. I hate the view. I hate the view. All my homies hate the view. Worst area in the game. But yeah, Bungie definitely need to think of better ways to make the grind more enjoyable. And because again, like artificially extending the grind hides the shortfalls content. And I mean, the cracks are already starting to show. There's a ton of guns that, I mean, I've only just crafted all of it. So like when Season of the Wish hit, no, Season of the Witch hit, I had only just crafted all of the Season of the Deep guns. And then when Season of the, you know, the current season came out, I only just crafted all of the Season of the Witch guns.
Okay,
And I was sat there like, wow, I'm like a season behind gun-wise.
I think.
Because it's taking me so... It's either taking me so long to get the patterns, or I have no desire to do more than one seasonal activity a week. And it's just sad, you know, because I'm like... I even said it in that sentence, you know, like, we all do content that we don't like. And I was like, God, that's such an insane sentence to say. You know, like, games should not be a fucking job or a chore to play. But Destiny certainly has been a bit of a chore to play in recent seasons. You know, even if they're cool fucking seasons. You know, like the last two seasons, content-wise, have kind of been a banger. No! Oh, I hit jump! Oh... Rip. Death number 3. Oh well. That was my fault. I took my eye off the ball. Hit jump. Oh, do you think I can do a deathless Stardew Valley run? That's what I get from bubbling. Right. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Destiny's getting worse. I think that's the point I was trying to make. Quite hilarious. That's what it boils down to. Oh, fucking hell. I nearly did it again. I'm so annoyed I died there. Fuck. I hate this section though, to be fair. This section sucks ass. I think like the first time... I did die in here before. But that's because I couldn't figure out where you needed to go next. And when in reality you need to, like, you know, zip line across. And in my test run, I died in a second. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. So I die in my test run because I didn't do the swing. So I just plummeted to my death over there.
What next?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're close to the umbilical. Make your way through maintenance to the outside.
How I made that?
This better be
What was the...
You're the first ever to break into the dogs.
The dogs? What the dog doing?
If you survive.
Maybe I should stop talking about Destiny. Because Destiny is a very negative topic.
What happened to your family?
I've slowly seen itself put itself in
You're not with
the which is very sad to see.
Do you have a sister?
I mean, even today when I did my Destiny shit, you know, like, it prompted me to go do the story mission for a week. I was like, I shouldn't be saying, oh, I'll put it off till tomorrow. I should be enthusiastic to play the fucking game. No, but whenever I log on, I'm like, God, this is not entertaining. Right. What was the other? Where was I going with this? Oh, games are power of fantasy and how games manage, you know, the two ethoses of making a game really easy to empower power or making the game really difficult. And I get it. I really do get it. Get what Bungie was going for. But they haven't done it properly. Because I just feel like they're trying to do the power fantasy without the power. You know, they're like, there's no way to get good at Destiny other than getting fucking very specific meta weapons and a divinity user. That's such a boring way. It's like, how do you be good at raids and shit? Equip a couple mods that are essential.
Connecting to a priority switch now.
Let's have someone use the divinity and bring in whatever the meta heavy weapon is that season. So sad. Where it's like, how do you be powerful in like Warframe? And I know it's like a matter of equipping some best guns, but it's like you can also like build. I know you can build craft in Destiny, but there's only like certain viable build. Whereas like there's a ton of different ways to play every Warframe in Warframe. Apart from a couple of them, again, like Euro still kind of sucks. But you know, I'd say the best change. Like Hydroid's a great example. They reworked Hydroid, and he is absolutely broken right now. He went from being one of the worst frames in the game to being absolutely a blast to play. Really fucking fun. And all they needed to do was make it so that one of the abilities didn't have a cast time. Make it so that one of his sucky abilities was removed. And a couple of other things. He has a really good buff now. And so you kind of have things to spec into with Hydroid. You can either spec into his normal crap CC abilities, which are all really good and really fun, like the Tentacle one and the Corrosive Storm one. So that there's like two major builds with him. You either go with every augment that he has, because all of his augments are great, apart from the loot one. Or you go with buffing his new ability called Plunder, and you can give him like a 400% damage boost if you fucking want. You know, it's just a thing you can do. So there's like different ways to play Hydroid. Whereas it feels like every time something major happens, like in the Destiny meta, it's just like, oh, this build is no longer viable, you know? And it's just sad. You know, it's like oh look, my favourite build got nerfed to the fucking floor. Can't play it anymore. I guess I gotta play Destiny a different, less fun way. Which is so fucking stupid. Such a dumb. I get making builds not viable. You know, like, not every build should be fucking viable.
Get on it, and I'll make
Like,
sure it gets out of
but
there.
there's like a difference between not viable and completely useless. What was it? You know, the Fusion Nade build that was really popular with Warlocks. That took a bit of brain power to use. You have to use Empowering Rift and not Healing Rift. No one uses Empowering Rift apart from DVD.
Anything on no on those records?
But they nerfed that exotic into the ground because it was, you know, that they deemed it too powerful. So they were like,
Might have a way to
fuck it,
find
it's
out.
useless now.
Thanks, Plastic. Talk soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you got pretty lucky. With your Sunbracers build and your I'm gonna assume the Devour build on Void Warlock is still pretty good. So both of your builds are pretty good. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I kind of want Traversal Focus Shield. I feel like I'm gonna need another health. I died in combat already. Kind of embarrassing. Right, let's go here. And it's really annoying because I've seen my builds change over time. I mean, they completely killed Bonk and they nerfed Lorelei. And I get it. Lorelei is powerful on Solar Titan, you know, like being unkillable. But it's not like you're unkillable with no downsides. You know, like essentially the whole gameplay of it is Bonk and then like when you get in trouble, stack. It was funny bonking people, but you just can't do that anymore because of the time it takes. I really hope they revert that change at some point. It's such a bad way to handle everything. I will admit it makes Consecrate. It makes Consecrate much more useful and viable. It's fun. I always do wish it
Get
was
out of
more
my
viable.
sight before I cut you up for stew. Faith, I'm not in the mood. Do you have the blueprint?
No. And I need a favor.
And a new home, from what I hear. Do you also find
I think
it
you should be
mystifying that I
fine
keep
with
on
your Void
giving and
build
get
because they
nothing
only
in
nerfed
return?
Void. They only nerfed Devour.
I need to find a facility called
on,
Kingdom.
Titan and
No one's
Hunter,
being
really.
held there.
Because again, the fragment. If you use Touch of the Void,
Conglomerate's dirty little secret.
Touch the Void fragment.
Do you know where it is?
On Void, you get the pre-nerf Devour.
Faith, are you there?
Plastic?
And kind of having a brain melt here.
Finally! Guess what? Isabel Kruger is not Gabriel Kruger's
I'm gonna
biological
wait for the
daughter.
map to update
He adopted
while I
her.
read.
Her real name is Caitlin Connors.
There
Isn't
he is,
your name
Titans,
Connors
no
too?
problem.
What if?
It is. I have to talk to her.
But I thought your sister was... Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, Void Warlock. Again, Void Warlock's fun. I think they didn't nerf Void Warlock, so it should be fine. Again, I don't know. I just feel like they've kind of nut punched Titans the last couple seasons. It feels a little unfair.
I'm Plastic. Faith's friend.
Because while Warlocks have got nerfs, they're kind of like nerfs that you can not get around. You know, like the fusion grenade build got killed, which sucks. It sucks that it got killed, but there's always another build or solo Warlock. Solo always gonna be good. But Titans, they almost just kind of were like, you know, across the board they increased the fucking the Titan barricade. Fucking Titan. Which is just a terrible way to nerf that. Because you know, Titan barricade is a big part of Titan kills. You know, it's a big part of the Titan kills. Like, I'm gonna set up a fucking kill zone over here. It's a bit like nerfing Warlock well. I know, from memory, they made Warlock well shorter in terms of time. I don't quite know. Which is also a very shit nerf. Oh, I think they did.
I wonder who else the conglomerate is keeping there besides Noah.
I don't know, I'm going to say.
Let's go.
Icarus, I know you care for Noah, but I run better alone. You know that.
Yeah, that's
And I need
fair.
someone to stay here and look out for my sister. Please.
Oh, that is true. The fusion build, the fusion nade build did work because it's seasonal mods.
Yes.
But it was just made better because
Yes, she
of
is.
seasonal mods. It was
Please,
still
I
pretty
guess.
powerful even without the seasonal mods.
Plastic.
Again, the reason I don't like the
There's a
nerf
huge
between
blast door
the
blocking my way
fusion
here.
nade build is because again it required it was a risk reward. I really don't understand why they nerfed it. Because you know you couldn't have healing. If you had healing rift, the build didn't work. So it forced you to use
They're using
fucking
a lot of energy down there.
empowerment,
Not to mention the data stream.
which is really cool. There should be more exotics that only work on empowerment,
Somehow.
for example. Or like the build is significantly better with empowerment.
Looking more at the reflection
Empowerment.
blueprint. Some of the underlying algorithms are older than me. They're beautiful.
It's a bit like rally
is
barricade
really
versus
detailed.
towering barricade.
That's what
At
I
least
said.
there's the kind of a nuanced
The conglomerate
reason to
obviously
use
wants to
it.
keep whatever's down there out of sight.
You know, you use towering barricade
I'm there.
if you want cover, and you use rally barricade if you don't need cover. But you have like devour. No! Oh, fucking Christ! I
The
jumped
more I
way
hear
too
that
early.
reflection,
It's fine.
the
It's
less
fine.
I like it.
Me too. I've designed an interference scrambler. The reflection signal won't work in my place.
Just like that?
I think I responded to it. But, yeah, give the stasis build a go. I like the stasis changes. I think Warlock didn't get too many changes. Warlock stasis, the stuff that Warlocks have access to in the stasis, didn't get too much of a change, but the melee got made better, which is one of the biggest complaints I have. Because the Warlock stasis melee is like the ice ball thing that you fling, and the tracking on that fucker was awful. Going through, I'd hit a wall with that so many fucking times. But they made the tracking better and faster on that thing, so it should be like an okay thing. And they also no, oh, I grabbed onto it. Shit. Wait. Hate that bug. Hate that bug. Hate that bug. I hate that bug. Do not jump during the wall run. Do not jump during the wall run. Damn it. Well, we're at 4 deaths. Hate that bug. God, I want. Oh, I'm seething right now. That bug has killed me 2 times. We go to 4. Just seething. I hate it. It's so annoying because you shouldn't be able to grab that ledge, but the game gets really confused.
Stay in place. Control, don't stop. Control, we gotta run her.
Get out of here. Fuck you, dude. You're going over the edge. Oh no, okay. You're going over the edge then. Can you fit through that gap? Fucking hate. I actually like the stasis super. It's really good DPS wise, but yeah, it's a little naff. It's definitely probably the weakest stasis super out of every super. Because because Titan, I'm gonna say outright, the Titan stasis super is the best. Like, and that's not even like an IMO. I'm biased because I'm a Titan main and I enjoy playing it. It's like it does probably the highest DPS and ad clear at the same time. Because it is a hybrid super. It's both ad clear and like DPS. Whereas the Warlock one, it's kind of good at DPS.
I've seen you before.
And it's
My name is Aline Mara. There's no time to
nah, it's not very good at ad clear, to be honest. It's kind of weird ad clear wise. I mean, it can do it. It can do it can it can kind of do both. Whereas the Hunter super is pretty useless, but it's great at ad control. So it gets points. I'm just gonna beat him because he asked for it. So I love I kicked him. Oh no! Head empty, head empty, head empty, head empty. Get out of there. I just gently push them. But honestly, give stasis a go.
Where is she? Answer me.
I mean, again, from memory, the DPS of it is good if you use every freeze bolt. Like, you know, you do the optimal freeze target with the attack. Shadow, freeze, shadow. You gotta, but only if you do all of them. And yeah, I will admit that ad clear. Yeah, I'll say it's pretty bad. Ow! Fuck, I'm kind of playing like dog shit right now. But the ad clear is pretty cool. I will admit. I mean, it can, but it's just.
I'm on my way back up.
Ad clear a bit.
Oh, you're okay.
But I do like ice flare bolts. It's
What
pretty
about
cool.
Noah?
And the ice turret's nice. So I don't know. The stasis warlock does have something going for it. Unlike again, the biggest problem with stasis hunter is the stasis hunter exotic sucks, and it's boring. You know, like because the stasis hunter is built around slow, and it's like, why would I slow targets when I could just fucking kill? And I mean, I get it, like ad control, but I don't know. It's just not it, Captain. You know. And their melee kind of sucks. So I want to like the shurikens, but all they do is just kind of bounce about. They don't do anything really useful, which is really annoying. Right, I'm gonna go for. I want to get Churros or Shoot Plus. All right. Yeah, the turret is really good. I'm glad they added the turret. But yeah, recommend it. Heavy recommend.
I heard.
It's really fun. And the other change. Oh.
What happened to you?
We were moving your sister topside when all hell broke loose.
Me. God, my brain is asleep today. I can't remember. There's a couple of other changes that were really fucking shit to make. I don't know why they made them. I think it was a couple of exotic changes, right? At least they buffed a couple exotics. You know, this time around. They're not just nerfing things. There were a couple buffs. Like the one I sent you. That sounds interesting. You know, I don't know if that Reddit post is completely correct, but like if it is, that sounds fun. The buff to Ashen Wake on the Titans does not make up for the solar nerf, however. it's just not it. Ashen Wake still sucks. I think Ashen Wake should be the Titan equivalent of that fusion grenade build from Warlocks. The buff I do like.
We have good news and bad news.
We found a way to disable reflection. For good.
Oh, I can't
Yes,
remember.
but
There's a
we'll
buff I
need
really
Kruger's
like.
own grid print
I'm
to do
giving
it.
it a go
That's the bad news.
on my Titan.
I can't
And
get
I
it.
remember thinking, I don't need to put Heart of Immortal
And
Slight
until we
on
do, our
every
hands are tied.
subclass.
We'll update you if there are any.
Celebrity visit.
Oh, was
You
it
gonna break my leg
Hypothesis
now?
fail?
Might as well get
Oh
it
yeah,
over
that
with.
needed it
You should finish
Buff.
what you started. Then I can have your legs
for a long
broken,
time.
if you want.
There's nothing to finish.
There's nothing
Noah
to finish.
is dead. My mom worked on reflect.
Yo, Noah's dead.
Faith needs guidance to Gabriel Kruger's apartment.
Oh, unga bunga. Ooh. Shut up.
That way, you can get
I'm reaching that point of delirium because I'm hungry, but I'm just close enough to the game ending
To your glove when you can.
where I'm like, oh, I don't need to I can, because there's 3 missions left. There's this mission. There's the train, the tower, the mission where you have to climb those little towers. And then there's
You can get inside through the Malice Art Museum.
So I'm kind of like, I'll just hold it off. I've only got like maybe 20 minutes more gameplay. Yeah, we have hit 2.5 hours, and you can ignore the first 20 minutes, because there's 5 minutes of setup. 5 minutes of setup, and oh yeah, and that first run I died within like the first 5 minutes. Monkey. Yeah, I have mentally I have returned to Monkey.
I don't understand why people go to art museums. There's no logic to them.
There's no logic to that.
Art doesn't have to be logical, Plastic.
Why not? What's the point?
To incite emotion, or any reaction, really.
Just like reflection. No. Dumbass.
Reflection induces artificial emotions. Art is real.
I still think it's dumb.
Well, I think it's stupid and pointless.
Imagine
fine.
thinking
That's
art's
a
stupid
reaction
and
too.
pointless. Oh fuck. Is there another way up here? Oh, let's go this way. God damn it. Ah, that's the jump I hate. We're gonna take the stairs. We're gonna be good citizens and take the stairs. Whee! Scanning grid print.
Right. Over here, please.
Nuanced discussion versus absolute brain deadness. I'll take brain deadness for 100, Captain. God, I am absolutely brain dead right now. What am I fucking... We were talking about Destiny builds, nerfing. Oh, I've talked about Destiny way too much. What else should I talk about? Oh, Oxenfree. Yeah, I'll talk about Oxenfree. Oxenfree is really fucking... I just finished Oxenfree 2. And oh my god. I was a little worried it wouldn't be as good as the first one. Because the first one was a banger. And I was a little worried because the second one, there's basically only 2 characters, like main characters. There's like the villain dudes, but like you can kind of ignore them. So there's like most of the interaction of the story is done between Riley and Jacob, and both of them are written so fucking well. Honestly, like they're so cute. Whoever does the writing for Oxenfree needs a fucking raise. They made like the most human fucking character. There's a lot of like hesitancy and like realness to their dialogue. I don't know, it's so hard to explain without just going into like in depth and like reading out their quotes. But they will quite literally be like, like there'll be like a moment where there's nothing going on. And one of them will be like, insert random trivia fact here. And like, your responses range from, oh, that's really interesting, to, like, shut the fuck up. Like, really hostile. But like in a natural way. You're like, oh man, you're getting really annoying with these facts. And, or whatever. Or like a really weird opinion on the matter. They're very human, like, voice lines in the game.
Alright,
You feel like you are, like, it is an interaction between 2 human beings. And no matter the dialogue options you pick. And I don't know how they've written the dialogue so fucking well. But yeah, it was really comfy for a horror game. Oxenfree is one of the most comfy horror games to play. Great, both of them are great. And again, I replayed the first one just to make sure like I'm not going insane, because I was like, oh man, that was just as good as the first game. And yes, it was, but they're both great in different ways. Again, like there's a lot more of what I like, a lot of the interactions in the first game are between Alex and Jonas. So there is an element of, there's only 2 of you. still. Oh, don't want to swing for him. So there's that. But the first game focuses around like a group of people, and a lot of the decisions are about the group of people. Oh, fuck off! Hit me with your gun. Ow. Oh, fuck off with this. There you go.
When you're through, you need to go
But yeah,
all the way
this
down
game
again.
is a little
From there,
tad
you should be
different.
able to reach the lobby.
But it's still great. I'd say my only complaint, I only have like 2 complaints about Oxenfree 2, and it's the villains are a little bit less interesting.
Let them try.
And obviously, there's like a level of the mystique is missing because I've played the first game, so I know what's going on.
Once you get through, you might be
This
able
is
to climb
obvious.
the elevator shaft to the apartment.
You can go into either game. Actually, thinking about it, you can kind of go into either game, and then make sense. No! Oh, you bastard! I knew I'd jump. One day I knew I was going to jump through that fucking gap. Ugh, rip. What was it saying? Something about, yeah, the villains are really complicated. Obviously the mystique is lost on the second game if you played the first game. I would still heavily recommend playing the first game rather than the second game. And again, the plot of the second one is a tad confusing at the end if you haven't played the first one. But I don't know, it's kind of expected, you know, it's a sequel in the end. And the only other part, yeah, I really did. I jumped right into the fucking hole.
Are you in the main elevator?
Bullshit. I knew I would fall through it one day because of the way that ledge is designed. Because there is just a massive hole in it.
Good.
But
I'm sick of it. And Kruger still has no clue why I'm here anyway.
At least not yet. And plastic thinks
what was I
she
saying?
can tunnel into the system.
Oxenfree, yeah. The only other complaint about I have about Oxenfree is there's a lot less uses of the radio. Like the first game. The first game had this like really weird mystique with the radio.
You want to connect to Kruger's
Like, you know, like there's like an aura of, oh, maybe I should tune into radio stations at certain points in the game.
Found his office.
And like do different things with it, you know, like go in different areas and you know, go to different stations or whatever. And not much is done with the upgraded radio in the
I should have recognized
in the first game the upgraded radio was used. But in the sequel, the upgraded radio is quite literally used once. Okay. And again, my general complaint here is that the radio is used a lot less. Like, it's still used, but there's a lot less. There are like moments where you use the radio, and then when you're outside of those moments, you're like,
on the ground.
Like, there are radio stations. There's a news station where the broadcast changes throughout the night, and so you can get like a bit more information about the world or whatever if you listen to it, you know, throughout the night. There's that, but like there's no intrigue. There's no point. There was only like a couple points in the game where I like went out of my way. I've like walked into a corner and was like, I got an idea, and I tuned in the radio and it did different things. And I heard a different station that was unique in that area, but like, or the place I stood. You know, there's only a couple moments like that. Whereas in the first game, a lot of intrigue was about trying to tune into the radio stations, in specific areas. In fact, one of the collectibles is tuning into a certain frequency while standing near a little rock, like a pile of a tower of rocks. Like that, you know, like you can see them. You stand there and tune into a specific frequency. Whereas, in in 2, again, the radio is used, but it's like very clear. It's like, oh look, you got to use the radio, and then like any moment outside of those, there's no like, ooh, I wonder what if I do this. You know, there's no like push for you to do it. And it's really sad. And the hidden content was kind of lacking. I don't know if I'm like, I don't know. I haven't Googled everything about Oxenfree 2, whereas I have with Oxenfree 1. There's a fuck ton of secrets in 1. There's so many secrets. You know, there's like Morse code and like the sound. Some of the soundtrack, like tunes, they are to the beat of a message in Morse code or something like that. It's mad. There's a lot of hidden shit in Oxenfree 1, but in 2, I didn't find that much hidden shit. In fact, I found like 2 hidden things, and I was like, after that, I was like, oh, is that the only hidden things I found? Maybe I just missed them. I don't know. Haha, yeah, that is true. I still need to play Undertale. Like, I really want to play it, but I don't know, I've just never found the time to, like, sit down and go, I should play, you know, Undertale. Like, this should be the time.
I'm there, connecting you.
Here we go.
And I should just play it, because it's a good game. I know I'm going to have fun with it. But, I don't know, there's just something about it. I think it is the same. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, as in, like, I've probably told you, like, a ton of times, Oxenfree is a really great game. And one of my favourite streams I've ever done was me playing Oxenfree for the first time. Because it was a good mix of, like, me talking, me getting scared, and then me, like, doing, you know, story shit. You know, like, being in character, and, like, being, like, trying to figure out what's going on. It was a really great first experience.
Kruger's have noticed something's up. They sent a patrol to the second hub.
And I'd say, the only problem with Oxenfree 2 is it is missing a little bit of that mystique. There's a lot of moments where I was like, nah, I know the solution is the fucking radio, so, like, you know, I'm not gonna try anything else. And again, there was not a lot of things I like. You know, there was maybe like one puzzle that I had to like sit down and think about. I really did like that puzzle. Now that I think about it, it was probably one of the best puzzles in the game. I won't spoil it, but the general concept is there were some numbers, and it took me ages to figure out what the numbers correlate to. And there's a bunch of trivia like around the area you're in, and I was sat there like, what, you know, like, it's nice to know the trivia. It probably has something to do. I read it off as like story writing. You know, they were just like world building. And it took me a while to kind of connect the dots of like, oh, these numbers that I can change, like, are related to the story. Because the first few numbers I tried didn't do anything. Not as in they didn't do anything. They did do something. Just not the right thing. And I was but like a lot of the numbers I tried did the exact same thing. I was like, this is a little confusing. Why am I not making like progress? And then when I figured out the puzzle, I was like, oh my fucking god, that's so cool. So there's a really great puzzle in Oxenfree 2. And I know, like, some people would like do that puzzle and like immediately understand it. But I really hate it. There's a lot of detail in that puzzle as well. They must have made
Plastic, is there anything you can do?
they must have made like at least like 30 versions. No, actually, not technically. There are 99 combinations to the puzzle because you can only edit 2 numbers, so they can only be you know, 0 to 99. But and I will admit a lot of them are probably duplicates, but like the effort they put into that puzzle was kind of really cool. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Undertale is my is what I should definitely sit down. It might be a good game to stream. I'm still not sure about it, and I'm also very concerned at how hard pacifist and genocide might be. I know the Sans fight is hard in
Well done.
in genocide, but I don't know how hard the pacifist boss is. We got that. We got that. Right. Last mission. Yay. Right. What was... Man, I went on a babble about Oxenfree. Oh, I'm losing my mind. My ADHD really is like... Oh, what the hell? That's weird. Oh, wait, yeah, I can come across this bugger or something. They ain't enough. No, okay. Control here. We lost her. Okay. Oh, yeah. You gotta go to the thing. Whatever. Right, we're coming to the end. Come to the end. It's fine. What I can do is I can wrap this up, get some dinner in me, and then maybe I'll be a little more incoherent. A little more incoherent? A little more coherent. Because my brain is definitely fried for some reason. I've like used up every percentile of my energy to not die. Or I used some of it coping and sieving. And I died to stupid shit. Whee! I forget this is over a train track. That's so cool. What else? There's another game on the list that I played. Oh, I've been playing so much.
We've got a train prepped and
20
ready
minutes
for you,
till dawn.
Head to the Zephyr Transit
It's
hub
such
and
a
get on
good
board
game.
somehow.
Actually,
I'll
right.
drive it.
I got an idea.
We also disabled the safety override system.
I'm gonna pause it so the dialogue stops. Right, I'm gonna take a quick, because I know this mission will take about 20 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my dinner on, and then hopefully I'm gonna get a bite to eat, so it'll be a bit better. Then we'll do the 20 minutes, and then I will do my dinner, and then I might stream like one run or two of 20 minutes till dawn. Then I'll stop the stream. So at some point I want to stream 20 minutes till dawn. It's such a good game. So I don't know. It's wacky. I know it's not just Vampire Survivors, but you have to shoot. But I don't know. It's kind of addictive. Right. Yeah. And I am gonna take a slight mental break here because, geez, my brain is just fried. Right. I'm gonna pause. I got an idea as well. There you go. It's stretched. Right. I'm gonna pause. Be back in a minute. I forgot I'd make a break screen. Yo, I am back. Right. Let's get back to the run. Put my dinner on. I got a free pack of chocolate coins from Lidl. That's cheap ass chocolate.
So it should be a smooth ride all the way to the Shard.
Let's go. This is it. I wonder if you can die in this part. I don't know if you can.
According to the latest tally, almost 500,000 employees have already signed up for Reflection. First adopters now number in the tens of thousands. It's a complete success.
It's messing up the grid.
It's messing up the grid.
It'll mess a lot of things up if we don't stop it. Not the least the hosts themselves. Once Kruger starts experimenting with the emotional influence parameters on a mass scale, all bets are off.
Sort of a pity we won't get to see it.
No, it's not plastic. Glass is just the testing bed. If Reflection is successful here, the conglomerate will make it mandatory for all employees in Cascadia. It will eradicate what little personal freedom there is left.
Yeah. I'm still questioning why plastic thinks it's a good thing.
Looks
It's
like
a
you're
shame we
evacuating.
wouldn't see it.
Only a few.
My
It
brother
still seems to think that the
requested
damage
it.
can be repaired. Stay on the move, Faith, but watch out for damaged areas. The glass there might be brittle enough to break under your weight.
Please do not be alarmed. And then you just like in the background have like a bunch of people firing guns.
So now they know.
Please do not be
They were
alarmed.
already at high alert following the bombing. They'd shoot at anything.
Even
What can we expect
civilians.
at the top?
Expect the control chamber to have some sort of security in place. We've been unable to find its parameters, so you should assume the worst.
Wish I could be there with you. Figured I'd drop in on the party.
Oh, he's gonna drop in.
I can't wait to get Reflection out of my body.
It's not that loud.
The virus will corrupt the carrier signal, which will disable the nanites, but they will still remain inside you.
It's chilly up here.
It's being chilly.
That's due to the change in air density. I just looked it up. Oxygen content
Just
will go down
Google.
as well, but that's not
Or
a
did
serious
Google
problem
die?
at 18,000 feet.
Yeah, in
And you won't go that high.
It is.
There's a lot of interference from the area you're entering, Faith. Expect comms to go down. Just
Nah.
keep going and we'll reconnect once you're through. There's
Right.
quite a lot.
Control, we have visual. It's that runner girl, Control.
It's that runner girl.
Continue upwards. See if you can find an attachment point somewhere.
Oh,
that's a
damn, it's
fan.
Right at the blade side. Use connect to attach to it.
This is great!
This is great. Nearly dies. Turned into jelly like the blades in the helicopter. This
I've
is
reached the
great.
top.
Hey, dude. I gave him a gentle shot.
Go
So
through one of the fans' face. I'll shut it down. There. Hurry. Their firewalls are a joke. My sister could hack through them, and she's even more stupid than Kuma.
crap.
I lost its phone. Must have been hit by falling debris.
It's the funny part.
Stable state.
I was very unsure about that for some reason. Here's the one where you wait. I think there's one. Oh no, wait, actually. Oh, yeah, that was the one with Speedy for. And then I think we're good. If you couldn't tell the script. Uh-oh. Well, not going very fast right now.
I've reached some sort of atrium.
Great. There's an elevator on the other side we can use.
Those are funky ass elevators.
I've never seen this many trees before. It's beautiful here.
Most people don't know it, but fresh water is fast becoming a valued commodity in Cascadia.
Just drink the ocean, though.
The rest of the city could use a bit more of this.
Use the vent at the top. We'll lose
Yeah,
contact for a minute yet.
that vent's weird. Oh, that was the wrong. Don't. Right. Let's do the thing you're supposed to do. There you go. Oh, yep. It's like, is that in my lane? Yeah, that's in my lane. No, 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 no! Oh! Fucking hell. Thank God that grates there. That grate just saved my life. Fuck. Good job, grate. Oh, fucking hell. Actually shit breaks.
Through. There's some serious wreckage here.
Some serious breakage here. Whee. Ugh. Game. It's like, man, you gonna let me look right? For context, I was holding, I was trying to look right that entire time. But the game said. Through the glass pane. The scripting on that glass plane share is so fucking good. Again, I've like gone through it before. Oh, that is one of the ones that can crack. Oh, it's because I usually wall run. Why is the range of Vave's grappling hook just fucking infinite in this game? Why did I say infinite? Infinite. Infinite. So I usually say infinite, not infinite. However I say it.
Careful, babe.
Nah.
You want me to drop the beef?
No, of course not.
Make up your mind.
Oh boy. Oh. There we go. That was really weird. I just lost like all of my focus shield.
Hey, you guys.
No reason.
There's a huge hole in the wall here.
One of the airplanes. You might need the next. You're getting close, babe. Plastic is trying to open the elevator doors for you, but see if you can find another route in the meantime.
Nah.
You said a question.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Oh, whoa. Plastic! I need those doors open! Now!
I'm doing my best.
No, you're not.
There's Kasek everywhere!
I said I'm doing my best. The
She made it.
I made it.
Kuma is cheering you.
Yay, an inanimate robot thing is cheering me. I like that.
Dogan here. You should know that I too am tracking your progress with great interest.
Are you? Why?
For you.
Why would you do
Destroy reflection, and I will give you the
that?
drop.
Stalking me, bro?
I consider canceling your debt, but then you'd have no reason to come visit me.
No.
What time?
An unlawful possession which Faith has been craving for some
Rare
time.
pepper. Did I make that joke last time?
There's still no signs of general evacuation.
What about Kruger?
We're not even sure he's in the building. Could be he evacuated just in case.
I've reached the top. What a view up here.
That's it, I give in. You are the better runner, Faith.
No.
here. There's a console here.
That's it.
Beep boop. Yo, what's up?
As I suspected. What do you hope to accomplish here?
I'm giving
Punch
people
you
the
in the
right to
face.
decide things for themselves.
Oh, fate, hasn't it ever?
On the ground, now! It's faithful.
Oh, fuck off. That one was unfair.
Occasional.
You can piss off. Fuck off, game. Fucking stupid fuck. Well, that is absolute, like literal BS. Nice. Good to see. Good to see I take a death right at the end. Because the game was just like, nah, I'm gonna just fall apart. It's so funny that I like praise the combat system and that fucking bullshit fucking happens. See, I've just instantly taken a damage. You think you're funny, game? Fuck you. Oh my god. Fucking Christ, you think you're funny, boy?
Full copy.
Oh, piss off. Okay, couldn't do anything about that. Nice. It's nice to know the run's just falling apart at this point. Fucking Christ. Oh, absolute horseshit. Yay. Okay, this run was kind of impressive until the end. Oh, okay. Nah, that's not fair. I don't care. I'm reloading the checkpoint there. Because I was getting hit while I was tabbed out. What a bitch. What an actual bitch. I was like, sat there like, oh, five deaths isn't too bad. But I died twice in this shit fucking fight. There's a reason I fucking use the abusive fucking combat fucking techniques. Fighting two of these guys at once is just shit. Oh, fuck off! Look at that shit! Look at this bullshit! I can't move! Yeah, I take back what I said about the combat system in this game. This game's combat dog shit. Fucking hell. Actually get fucked. I'm about to die again. I can't even. What the fuck? Alright, fucking Christ. Time to remove all nuance from this fucking game. God damn, fucking bullshit. Fuck you, game. Oh, I died twice and nearly died a third fucking time doing that shit ass fucking fight. Fuck me. I am angry. I'm mad. I'm actually angry now.
Cat, talk to me.
It went from a good run to go fuck yourself. You know, that's like exactly what the game said to me. It's like, Josh is doing alright now. I can't let him have his runs. He's had 11 deaths in the first run. And then I was about to say, wow, I got less than half the deaths in the second run. But no, the game just... Oh, actually go fuck yourself. Yeah, the game is actually fucking with me right now, I swear. Actually... Oh man, I'm seething right now. I'm seething. What a joke. What a fucking joke. 8 deaths. Bullshit. And there's the end of the game. What a fucking... Let me open the door. There you go. Oh.
Joanna Kruger, CEO of...
God damn it. Actually, the run was just absolutely thrown away there at the end. I'm mad. I'm seething. God damn it. I'm mad now. Ugh, what a load of bullshit. Fucking Christ. Ah, my head hurts now. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm so mad. Like, literally, I was like, 5 deaths is amazing. Holy shit. You know, this is the best run yet. This is by far the best fucking run. And then all of a sudden, it was just like, die to the dude. Okay, I'll take 1 death, whatever, I'm mad. Die to him again. What the fuck? And then I get stun locked. Like, you know, nearly die a 3rd time. And then somehow, I didn't know you could die to that mat thing. I thought as long as you hit the mat, you survived. But no, apparently not. 8 deaths. 3 of them were actual bullshit. So whatever. I suppose we've cut it down from 11 mistakes I made to 5 mistakes. And then you can blame the last 3 deaths on the game being absolute fuck the combat system in this game. Hate it now. God damn it. I died in fact I died earlier to combat. Whatever. Right. I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I am angry. But I will probably stream again on Saturday. Maybe another day of the week as well. Because I want to get through this. And I might stream 20 minutes till dawn at some point. But yeah, I should get a move on. I gotta check my dinner and do other shit today. Not the best end. Not the best end to the stream. Really annoying that it end on a bad note. God damn it, I'm mad. Whatever, I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner. Chill out. Anyway, other than that, have a good day everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye bye.